last session, the group finally participated in this mission that Maurizio Valenti had commanded you with, in which you were going to ambush the remnants of a engagement between the Forces of Nouvelle Heavy Industries, NHI, and the Black Sun Corporation over a contractually obligated rescue that Black Sun was carrying out of an NHI defector. NHI, you managed to infiltrate the engagement zone as homes were kind of like boarded up and closed up together. People cleared the street, and enforcers walked around making sure no civilians were caught in the crossfire, or at least making an effort to prevent that. You hid among the heavy rain and finally managed to wait out until the engagement began. Once the engagement started, however, you saw the trio of NHI shuttles chasing down a single Black Sun one. One of the NHI shuttles went down. The others banked out away to find a safe spot to touch down as 3 surviving Black Sun drug troopers joined a small squad of Black Sun security officers, sort of regular corporate security, and faced down a full score, like nearly 2 score of NHI troops, complete with combat mechs, medics, and data crafters, and led by a force that was not in the plans. Powered armor Sipahi Janissary, one of NHI's elite troopers. You were supposed to simply wait until the engagement was over, and once NHI had claimed its prize, you were to ambush the whatever was left, the beleaguered NHI troops. However, as you talked to one another, you decided to do something different. And instead, the moment NHI engaged Black Sun, you attacked NHI from behind, flanking them and kind of like making this pincer maneuver. It was a hard-fought battle where Val and Yok were beset by jump pack equipped NHI vanguards. Some drop troopers kind of came in to help you guys. Wyatt faced down some of the vanguards, as well as Wyatt and Eben sort of like kill box, while Nora and the leader of the Black Sun drop troopers managed to hold back the NHI Sipahi and eventually defeat him. About a half dozen surviving NHI troops quickly retreated and made a run for the shuttles. And it's been about the better part of a minute since the engagement started, or at least since NHI realized that they were being ambushed. Maurizio and a data crafter that he had hired, who were on comms with you, get in touch with you very quickly and go like, all right, so friends, that was truly impressive. Ms. Nora, if you managed to record that in any way, I'd like to watch it sometime. But regardless, we can probably delay an HR response a little bit. It's been about a minute since they called for help, and operational response, according to Chronicle, it's about 3 minutes. We've delayed it to 5, but 1 has elapsed. So you have about 4 minutes to get out of there. Just so you know. And do not let Black Sun find out who you are. So as the battle ends, Black Sun is kind of like looking around, gathering their thoughts. There's that sort of counter over your head. NHI was aware that they were ambushed. They managed to send a message out. Chronicle has delayed it, but he's bought you 2 more minutes at most, and the entire battle took about 1. Which means you have about 4 minutes before more NHI forces come knocking.
Yok comes up, taps Nora on the shoulder, and say, "Hey, should we go get the cars?"
Nora looks down at her mangled foot.
Oh,
yeah.
Here, I can. How long would it take to treat her injury?
If you're just doing it it'll probably take like a round, like an action,
okay,
or 2 AP. But as you guys are having this conversation, stumbling from behind the armor, you see one of the Black Sun troopers the one that helped you, Nora. You gather he is the leader of the drop troopers. As Blackstone starts to kind of like gather and start heading to him, he puts his hand on the side of his helmet and goes like, "All right, status report. Casualties." You hear the Blackstone trooper that had climbed on top, had jumped on top of the subway exit and the subway access that had like been fighting off that marksman, jumped down, and you hear a female voice come from the armor. There's like, "Fuck me. Surprisingly none, boss." I mean, looks at a smear of blood in the middle of the street, among like the charred bits of heavy gunfire. It goes like, "Other than Dorevu," and Blackstone starts to move up the stairs and gather around the Sipahi a little bit. And this trooper.
Where's Durevu? I don't remember any Black Sun going down.
Dorevu was, you guys gather from a bit context clues. One Blackstone trooper stopped in the middle of the street and fired a drone missile at the shuttle, and he got gunned down.
I see.
When they were first landing. That's why there's only 3 drop troopers right now, because they usually work in squads of 4. He's the one that took down the Sipahi's shuttle, but it did not stop the Sipahi.
It's a worthy sacrifice.
The trooper, the head trooper, kind of goes like, "Fuck me. For once, I'd like a medic who doesn't have a stupid fucking hero complex. All right, friends," puts his hand up. "Not that I don't appreciate what you just did for us. Likely we'd all be a variety of smears on the ferrocrit if it weren't for you. We have superiors who are going to ask questions. So, you know who we are. Knowing who you are would come in handy." At this point, and Val, you were given your cloak back, even though one of the Blackstone troopers did see you.
Val will say, just consider us here. Just consider it your lucky day. Our business with NHI was our own, and we were in the right place at the right time. It's best to leave it at that, I think.
Val, I will say, give me a diplomacy check. I'm going to give you a +2 because you guys did just save these people's lives, or at least prevented them from being killed.
Okay.
Can I help?
How are you helping?
I would like to add. Just take their free promotion and go.
Oof. Is 2 enough to repair?
It's 3 to an injury. So.
Rip my foot.
I've got
Unfortunately,
what's it called? Rush.
unless you have rush.
Nope. I do have some, but I'm not taking it.
Oh my god.
I will get addicted
It's good shit.
immediately.
It's good shit.
Immediately.
You could have Wyatt carry you literally.
He not very strong. I wouldn't count on that.
Too scrawny, too skinny.
Too skinny. He just lives off meatballs, guys.
Oh my god.
Meatballs.
Okay, I'll go get one of the cars. I'll be right back.
He puts his hand up. No one's leaving yet. Conclude the conversation, huh? The female voice from the north side goes like, "Captain, we're in HI's backyard. Op support, they'll be here in 2 minutes, tops." He goes, "Fuck. Alright, you say you have cars?"
Not
Did
for
he talk
you.
to us?
Yeah.
Okay. We have our own extraction, yes, but did you have any extraction contingencies?
He looks behind at the fire and column of smoke coming from the warehouse where their shuttle crashed. It's our extraction vehicle. Our op support here is about 10 minutes out.
Guess you better get walking.
Narrows his eyes, looks at Val, looks at Nora, and goes like, "All right, you are all excellent." He kind of touches the side of his bottom, his helmet, pulls back.
Is he hot?
Yeah, is he hot to you?
Is Nora gonna actually let him ride in the car now?
Wait.
Oh my god, he's got a portrait!
I actually did a picture of him.
Amazing.
You see
Fish boy.
a gene modded man, dark eyes with like these kind of like glinting like white irises, and he kind of goes like, "All right, I'd like to talk to the head of the circus, possible."
I'm the one in charge of this unit.
I'm just gonna turn to Yoke. Let's go get the car. We don't have time for this.
I'm busy looting over here while they're doing this.
Can you carry me?
Yeah, let's go.
Can I hop on his back? Can he carry me if I hop on his back?
The other two troopers kind of like helmets pull back. One of them is still holding the side where like a little bit of a crossbow bolt is sticking out, and goes like, "Captain, I am losing a little bit of blood. I don't know. Do you have any new life?" He kind of looks. The captain, Petru, just looks at the smear on the wall, on the floor. Looks at Val, looks at York, and goes like, "You got a medic?"
Jesus fuck. Can I just go towards the car? Time.
He's moving towards the car.
Yes, I just walked towards the car.
He's gonna step in front of you to stop you.
Oh boy.
He steps in front of Nora, but looks at Val. And goes
Could
like, "Listen, you lend us your medic."
could I do a soldier check and see like if his wound looks like something that could be treated quickly? I'm just kind of worried about the time that it would cost.
This would be probably like a treat injury.
So 6 seconds.
Yoke will say, "Yeah, we have a Medi drone. I can have her patch him up, but we need to get through. We're on a timetable here."
He
As
kind
long
of
as it's quick.
sighs and goes like, "All right. Looks up north, talks to a young woman that you see. That was the trooper that jumped to fight the. Goes like, "All right, Holzman, secure us a car, just civilian vehicle. We can just leave a card or something. They can contact the office for reimbursement."
Oh my god, she's cute!
Medic,
He's cute.
treat the medieval moron over there. You see now that standing next to Val is a young man holding his neck. He was fighting with one hand, war paint kind of like smearing on the top of his head, and just gnaw like a little bit of like a scruff and whatnot.
Okay, so Yoke is sending 2 AP every turn to Hell to command her, and
you're
then
gonna
1
walk while you do
AP
that.
for walking and a free action for an extra 5 feet.
All right.
So we are leaving, and Hell goes. Which one is it? This one over here?
The one on the left, yeah.
Oh my god, another dude.
Oh my god!
Right.
He, as the Medidron starts moving towards his trooper, he stands aside, lets you hobble by Nora. At Nora's half speed, it will take you guys a minute to get to the car.
Yo, go ahead. I'll catch up.
Oh well.
Well, York is walking, so
Yeah, I was gonna say we're moving at the same speed right now.
Okay, sure. Great.
Can Val say to troopers, will you be able to jack multiple cars in times? You'll probably need a few for the crew that you've got. Could you perhaps exfiltrate through the tunnels or the subway? Would that make for a covert getaway?
The trooper Petru, the leader, kind of goes like, "Appreciate it. I do think a couple of vehicles would probably be the best. We'll take our chances in the Skyway, move fast. This guy serves out some civilian vehicles." Holzman at this point has pulled a power cell from from her pack, and just kind of slowly on the side of the armor, and she is jumping off like towards the north. Just the four security, like two of them are following her, two of them are going to get their man that is like in the club right now. He kind of goes like, two should be plenty. We can squeeze. So, just so I know, what should I tell my superiors when they ask who gave us a hand? They're going to want to know. They expected to return.
Just
They
tell them
expected they expect us to come back with just a message that you don't fuck with Blackstone. Instead, they're going to get a asshole, 3 troopers alive that they expect to be dead, and a mysterious group that they don't know nothing about.
Well, you could just tell them that this is capital, 6 districts. There's always all sorts of local forces that have every reason to be adversaries with each other. And just tell them you don't know, which is the truth. So,
You do know they set you here to die, right?
He looks at you, Wyatt. You guys are all this, like, you guys have all the hoods pulled up and the stealth clothes kind of like just covering your bodies a bit. He goes like, had an inkling. Well, tell you what, I was going to say, ma'am, kind of guessing a little bit at your voice. I can tell you didn't deal with executives before, but I haven't. They already don't like me, hence the assignment. So, mysterious Night Zone group with a bone to pick with NHI, right?
sure, that's probably all they need to know.
He sighs and goes like, they ain't gonna like it. They're gonna want all the information, and I've learned many things in your first city. Trust is not one of them. They're going to want to know who you are. Just, I am pushing it, not looking to gift Earth in the mouth. I just wanted you to be aware of it.
Well, I mean, that's fine. They might want to know who it is, but they're just going to have to deal with not knowing.
The man that is like now, Hell has managed to, Yo, with that 3, Hell has managed to pull the arrow, the bolt out of his neck, and very quickly just apply a cauterizing like small laser and a like a pass or like some disinfecting foam. Just, I mean, it seals the wound. He looks at his commanding officer and goes like, Captain, they saved their lives. It's got to be worth something. And Petru narrows his eyes and pulls a small card and walks up to you, Val, and kind of offers you. I was like, I don't know who you are, but at least you'll have our information.
Well, I appreciate it. I can't offer anything in return, but this might come in use, so thanks. Val will accept it.
Looks around. You guys see the 2 security pulling a small, like 40 years, mid 40s year old man with using like a dingy coat. He looks like bags under his eyes, 3-day-old, like just stubble, balding on top, holding tightly onto a briefcase. And they drag him as you see that Hosman has managed to break into a slightly better version of the cucaracha, like painted like red and white, to the north, like a little van and a smaller car, as she yells out like, 1 minute! Come on, boss! Rose goes, all right, man, let's move out before we get more NHI people, before the looting begins, I guess. You get
really
out of
should.
here too. They ain't gonna be happy.
We really should head off with our own teams now. Safe travels. You fought well today.
He smiles and goes like, safe travels. Stick to Concord Rose on the way out, huh?
Will do.
NHI is not known for being forgiving.
Appreciate the tip. Thanks.
They got a better van than us in less than a minute.
Well, they stole it. As Black
We
Sun
can steal things too.
I was gonna say that. Yeah.
mass just kind of take off. And you see they kind of very quickly load up, and the two cars leave one after the other in a sort of convoy maneuver. Mauricio on comms goes like, "All right, friends, 2.5 minutes, a bit more, but I don't know that'll be conservative, I guess, with my estimates." And around this time, Nora and Yok, you've reached the cars, and you are coming up on the
Wait,
on the top of the parking deck with
can
them.
you drive?
I mean, not well.
Okay, but you can get.
Can you play the Can you play the horn for me? Victor? Yeah, that's Yok.
I really hope the Black Sun team
Oh,
didn't hear
it
that.
There it goes.
By the way, Wyatt, if you want to load anything you've loaded onto Spectre, he can carry quite a lot, so...
Okay.
Wyatt, you've spent the last minute trying to do a little bit of looting, right?
Yeah.
Val, the whole conversation with Petro probably did take a little bit, but you could have also, if you could do your own check, or you could help Wyatt.
I think I'll just stick to RP, like she probably would have been preoccupied talking too.
Okay, so Nora and Yok would have been handling the cars. Val, you would have been like just doing like this captain to captain thing. And Wyatt, you have been, as you like were asking this of Petru, you would have been kind of going through. Do you have any priority as to who you're looking through first?
Probably them like. Let's see. It would probably be the more important people. Vanguards, I'm guessing. Right.
All right. Yeah. There's I believe 2 vanguards that were. Oh no, just 1 vanguard that was down. There's 2 made it out.
The other one ran away because he was a little bitch.
Yeah, I think the Vanguards had the melee stuff.
Yeah,
Probably
so,
go for the medics after that, though.
So Wyatt, give me you can do an investigation or a perception check.
I think I'm equally bad at both. Let's see.
Oh, it's too bad we didn't down any of the Sentinels because they had like that stealthy stuff.
Oh no, I am better at investigation.
Yeah, it would have been interesting to take a look at those crossbows they were sporting.
It's perception and insight. All right.
Yes, perception and insight, or investigation and intelligence, either one.
Do you want Captain's Dice?
I could say I would also let you swing a survival and insight if you'd like.
Nah, I'm not good at that. I'm not good at any of this stuff. So. I'll take Captain's Dice if you have some. But
Yeah, I've got up to 3.
is that like your max? Like that you're tapped out after that?
I would be out after that, but I mean, since the fight is over, if you want to use all 3, like,
Alright, we still got to drive, so who knows what might come after us.
okay.
I'll
You
just
guys
take
should
one.
all have control of the cars as well. If you wanna, Nora and Yok, move the vehicles that you're driving up to where they would be.
I will as soon as I know that Black Sun's gone for the Tempest, at least.
I just took one
Within
dice.
that minute and 20 seconds, Black Sun's.
Okay.
How many?
Just one.
Okay.
So you start looking through the Vanguard stuff.
I guess I'll deal with the power armor.
Yep. You drag one of the troopers out. I would say in that minute, Wyatt, you probably have time to search 2 people. So the Vanguard's 1. Do you want to do a medic as well?
Yeah, let's go for a medic.
Give me another check.
They took the guy out of the Sipahi armor, right?
No.
I don't think so. No, there's a corpse in there.
Maybe.
Wait, why is that an issue?
Well, he might be alive.
Not for long. Are you just gonna take the whole armor with you?
No, I'm gonna have to peel it off him.
That armor is probably weighs like half a ton. All right.
What's the like? Is
what's
half
it
a
in
ton
temp-
something that the Kukuracha can carry?
Yeah.
Okay.
But I mean, can we lift that into the Kukuracha?
Oh. Let's see.
Wyatt, unfortunately, on the check you do, you try to pull on the straps of the armor for the Vanguard, and you're unable to just and like you have the time. You know, the time is kind of like always like just kind of bearing down on you. So you abandon the armor, but you do manage to grab several things. You kind of pull the helmet out. The weapons are easy to gather. And I'm gonna be. We have a loot thread.
Mm-hmm.
You grab the pistol, helmet, the shield, and just as soon as the cars you make a little pile, and as soon as the cars come carrying in, I believe the cucaracha stops closer to you. Yok opens the back door and hops off, and you just kind of shovel the stuff from your pile into the car. You rolled 1 for the medic, right?
Yeah. I'll just be throwing all this stuff on Spectre as I'm going.
Oh, is Spectre ferrying stuff to the cars?
Yeah.
He's carrying.
Minute has elapsed.
There, now you got the dart gun you can use, Yoke.
According to Maritza, you guys have another 2 minutes. Now the cars are in place. Who is searching what? It takes 30 seconds to search someone.
Who's good at investigation or perceptions?
Jacques,
I'm
I
decent.
think.
I'm decent at perception. I have 6 dice, but investigation, no.
Yeah, let's go one by one to see what everyone's doing. Yok, what are you doing in the second minute?
Can I? So I can either search or I can just start dragging the mech. The mech's worth 1,000 credits. It's a
I would
bonus.
say it would take you 30 seconds to drag the mech all the way there because it's heavy and you're very weak. No, you're not that
very
actually.
weak.
Give
Not
me-
5
give-
strength.
Give
If I-
me
can I
an
help
athletics
him?
and strength check.
Can I help him drag the mech over there?
If you help him, you'll be giving him an advantage.
Would it be more efficient if Nora takes the mech and Yoke figures out how to disengage this armor from whoever's inside?
You can do that. You can offer to do that, Nora.
Alright, you guys do that.
Would it be? Like, are you better at doing that kind of thing?
Could I?
I was thinking you could data craft it, just tell it to, like...
That's my thing. Is because it's powered down now, isn't it? It's
It is
non-functional.
powered down. Yeah.
So this would be a mechacraft thing, wouldn't it?
Do you
It's
have
not
a data jack?
datacraft. I do. I have my rig can deploy a data jack once per day.
You could try to stick with a data jack and see if you can access something in there.
Okay, sure. Sure. Nora, do you want to?
Yeah, I got it.
That's
I'll grab the mech.
Give me a strength and athletics check, Nora. See how much of this second minute this takes you.
Oh, it is huge. What the fuck?
yeah. Damn boy, he thick.
Okay. So Nora is dragging the mech. Yoke is gonna try to open the Sipahi. Val and Wire, what are you guys doing for this like first little section?
What are you doing now?
So I guess if... Oh, so Nora's grabbing that.
That mech, yeah.
Nora's probably got it on her own.
Okay.
Val, I would let you use soldier to search some bodies if you like.
Sure. Okay. She'll use soldier.
Soldier. You can also do something else if there's anything else you'd like to attempt.
I can't think of anything else. Yeah, she'll loot.
Maybe go for that medic up
I will say, also, this will be a more difficult check, but there's some remains of a Black Sun drop trooper that have been left. They're just a little bit scattered.
Oh man, brutal.
Roadkill.
I don't know if I'm good enough at an investigation to attempt that.
Yeah, I don't know. And like, it feels kind of grisly to collect their remains. I assume it's for the purpose of returning to the Black Sun team, but it's like, I don't know if they'd want like, because the next time we meet them, it might just be a decomposing mess by that point.
I think it's more like maybe you could find a jetpack or you know,
Just a couple
some Black Sun tech if you wanted to search for Black Sun tech that might have gotten dropped, but otherwise I think NHI tech is perfectly fine as well.
It's tough.
The dropship
maybe
troopers are probably probably do have good loot though.
I think they had better loot on average than the individual guys. There's just more NHI guys on the
But-
ground.
if the Black Sun ones that survived know that we looted their fallen comrade, would they?
I don't think they're gonna know because
It could be anyone.
they're gone. Yeah.
Yeah, they got like street sweepers that come through after we leave, I'm pretty sure.
There's gonna be people just roaming out here grabbing all this shit after we leave.
Okay. All right, she'll loot the Black Sun soldier instead then. And,
All right. I'm going to say this is going to be a soldier with insight, Val.
Okay.
And I would say, as you're mentioning that, Wyatt and Yogi are having a conversation in comms as to what they like, whether you should look through this smeared Black Sun Trooper and see if there's anything salvageable. You guys do see on the buildings immediately adjacent to the street, some lights start to turn on. Some people sort of peek through, lifting like blinds and stuff. Like seeing, one, is it safe? And two, is there anything of value left? Three, Val.
Also, while she's
Nice
looting,
done.
could she also try to see if there's any dog tags on a person?
Yes, I would say in a 3, you do find dog tags for a Marco Dorevu.
Okay.
Nice job.
And add them to the loot pile.
Cool.
Did you do a splattered card art for him?
Oh my god. Just like chunks.
There's a tooth in there.
Ew.
Not much left of his armor or stuff that would be useful, Val. But you do find a couple of interesting things. And since his like main service weapon, he was holding it, but his sidearms were strapped to the sides of his armor, and that kind of like was spared the most of the blunt, the hit, you know? That's what you find from his gear.
I see.
So Val started looking
Oh, shit.
through, find a few things. Like one, his gun had like just slithered down, like sort of scattered to the side, sliding through the rain and end up under the stairs. And you kind of retrieve the gun. You find his dog tags and you pull them. You kind of clean them and stash them for whatever you want to do with those later. Nora, very quickly you run, kick the meg's leg from under it, turn around and just kind of grab it onto your back, put both hands on his, like, what would be the biceps of the mech, and just kind of like lean forward.
Keep in mind, my ankle's fucked, so I am slow.
You hobble over to the car and just. You guys have a mech. Yuck, are you trying to open the Sipahi armor?
Yes, with a 3 datacraft.
You stick your data jack, very quickly try to overcome some. There's a lot of security here, but the armor's powered down. You find an emergency latch here. It's like if there's like an armor overheat, there's an emergency vent that you can pull into like a full open, and the armor opens from the front, and you guys see the unconscious body. One side of the skull kind of like just dented in a little bit, but still like a bit of raggedy breathing of a man that just slumps forward and falls face down in the rain. Just
Oh no, he's still alive.
completely shaved head, a sort of like enviro suit type thing, and a set of tattoos on the right side of the face, almost like tribal swirls.
Does it look like Soko's tattoos?
No, very different designs. Soko's are very geometric.
Okay.
Yoke just drags the guy out unceremoniously, plops him down on the pavement. Okay, who's going to help me with the power armor?
One sec.
And Wyatt, what are you doing this like first half of the minute?
I guess I wouldn't be able to see that pilot from here, would I?
Yeah, from the power armor is just south of where you are.
Does it look like the pilot's carrying anything? Like gear?
He's wearing an enviro suit, and you do see there's a series of cables attached to his spine that just snap out, like someone yanking cables one by one as York pulls him out, and just like drives him like cables snap out. You could search him if you like. At a glance through the rain, it's hard to tell if he has anything, but you can search him. I'll say, Wyatt, I could be persuaded to give you sneak for searching people, because it's not unlike pickpocketing.
I was gonna ask that, like if it could be like a pickpocketing thing.
Yeah, you should have, but it would be with insight, not with that.
I was too shy to ask, so I didn't.
Oh my god!
All right, sneak then.
Give me a sneak and insight.
Just one. This is for the pilot.
The pilot, you surge through as this like man has been pulled over by York. Head low back, rainfall in his face, a little bit of dent, breathing's a bit ragged. You search through. York, you see it right. Kind of starts like rifling through pockets and stuff, pulling down the environment. You see a bunch of like interface jacks and stuff, even on the chest, and like markings of implants. Wyatt, the most you find is he did have a cred stick, or sort of like on the inside breast pocket of his envirosuit, with 100 credits on it.
And a picture of his kids.
No, he just had a postcard that says "I hate puppies."
No, you're going the opposite direction this time.
The inside of his power armor has like a kill count with puppy faces on it.
Oh my god, How many puppies he's kicked. If I can, before I help Yolk with the power armor, I'll just walk by and pick up that spear and slide it into the extra slot on my belt.
Okay, so the spear is added to the.
And I'll put it in the trunk later.
So that's 30 seconds. You guys have another 30 seconds. What is everyone doing next?
Grabbing the spear and helping Yolk with the power.
Oh,
Helping Yoke with the power armor. All right.
Or I guess Yolk could help me with the power armor.
I mean,
yeah.
you might need
likely,
more than. Can I help with that power armor too? Because I feel like this is
Real
really
quick,
heavy.
in the last 30 seconds that we just passed, Val, does Spectre do anything? Spectre can't really search anyone, but he can drag things.
I think he was assisting Wyatt on ferrying stuff to and from the
car?
The car, unless he's already finished with that.
Yeah, I would say he was done with that pile that Wyatt did before. Alternatively, Spectre can also help someone if you'd like.
Could he help load the
power armor?
into the car? Yeah, like could he kind of shimmy his way underneath it, almost like a car jack, and just like spring up?
Yeah, so if you want Nora and Spectre to do the power armor, that frees up Wyatt and Yoke to do something else.
Does this sound okay with you guys?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine with me. Would it not do anything for Yoke and Wyatt to also just pitch in and help? That thing's huge,
You guys
right?
can grab other stuff.
I would say each character helping, I'll do another advantage.
Oh.
What would you rather have, Nora?
What am I doing? A strength and athletics?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, I'm kind of bad at that. I roll about 7 dice. So this is the big winner here. If we want this, it might take all of us.
I'm willing to... If we get nothing else except just the mech and the power armor, I'm happy.
Yeah.
Wyatt, are you pocketing the cred stick?
Yes.
Of course he is.
Right.
Of course.
Sneak and Dex, Yoke, you're the only one close enough at that point because Nora was coming just down.
Oh,
the mech.
I'd happily do a perception.
Of course you would.
My babies.
So this is sleight of hand. I'm taking it. I'm not
This
even
is sleight of
asking.
Yeah.
No! All those chickens.
So Yoke, you see Wyatt grab a cred stick and just like magic trick it into his leaf. Magic card trick into his leaf.
Yoke goes on comms, but he leans in and lowers his voice like he's talking to Wyatt all subtle, and he says, "You going to share that cred stick with everyone later?"
I do not reply to him.
It's okay. We can talk about it and split all the spoils clear and honest when we get back to the base.
I just glared, Yoke. I was very honest.
Full glare. Excellent. Okay, so
Let's
now
go.
So who all is helping Nora?
Everybody.
Yoke, Spectre, Mr. Sticky Fingers.
Oh, yeah.
Alright, so that's 3 advantages for you, Nora. Val, are you looking through any other bodies while they are working on the power armor?
Man, what are we gonna do about the pilot of the Sapai? Because he's still alive. Is he conscious?
I mean,
No, he's
those,
unconscious.
those people are
He didn't
young.
see our faces. Yeah,
Okay.
he didn't see our faces.
Wait, he did or did not?
He did not.
Okay, so yeah, we can just leave him here, and then NHI will pick him up, and
Yeah.
probably okay, right? Okay, yeah.
Yeah, his reinforcements are like a minute away. They're-
Okay.
I don't think we have time to deal with him.
Yeah. All right. Val will loot the NHI mech then, or NHI medic.
Medic. All right, give me a soldier check with
Good
insight.
choice.
I'm at a +2. Can I exert?
Grab 3.
No, because I have a -1 from medium
Oh.
armor.
Oh, incompetence would not affect this.
Okay, can I exert to get the last advantage? It gives exhaustion or fatigue. Which one?
Yeah. It's exhaustion physical.
Okay, 5.
Huge.
That is the difficulty
worth
of
it.
this thing.
Oh my god, is it really?
God damn.
Huge win.
The cucaracha kind of leans back, the horn goes off, as the power armor just kind of rolls into the back. I would say the cucaracha is officially full.
As I do that, I think to represent the exhaustion, I think the half crossbolt in Nora's side like spurts a little blood out.
Yeah.
And she just like winces and grabs her side.
You sprinkle blood onto the. Val, you got a 2 on the medic.
Yeah.
Val, you flip the medic. Again, you kind of like look at the timer. You have like probably a watch or something with like a timer on it that you've set, and you go like, okay, we have a minute and a half. I don't have time to get this guy out of his armor. So you very quickly just kind of grab what he has, medicine wise, or like what he has like that is very available to you. I'll add it to the list. And you can just within as part of that 30 seconds is you running over, seeing that the cucaracha is full, and then go into the trunk of the Tempest to drop it.
Nice. Got a med kit.
Yay!
You hear, all right, friends. I hope the hold's looking good. Got about a minute left. I am tracking. Well, you hear Chronicle is tracking. Squad of heavy drones heading your direction.
Well,
Let's get the fuck
time
out.
for us to go. All right, Golden Boy, we're on our way out.
Glad to hear that. Miss Nova, do be careful. Do keep up your identities quiet.
Shit.
Well, oh, by the way, Nora, the Black Sun team mentioned to take Concord on the way out. That might be a better route out.
Alright. Yeah, I'll pop the spear into my trunk as well, because I don't think it's going to fit in the seat with me.
Pop a spear into the trunk. You see a few lights start to turn on as Nora behind you. You hear Nora and Yog. You hear behind you, a few blocks away still, but this almost sound of jet engines, like a. Almost like a foghorn sounding thing, but more electronic. All right. You start the cars. The cucaracha is a little bit heavy loaded, but you have a minute left. So you're leaving with plenty of time. You didn't like cut this to the last second. So I would just like dex and piloting checks from the pilots. We're gonna run this against the heavy drones perception to see how well you lose these pursuers.
Could I potentially get an advantage if I'm like following Nora? Like, and just take the lead?
Yes, if you're following Nora, I'll give you an advantage.
Look at Nora with these high rolls today.
She's on fire.
It's like Comcast.
Deserve this. It's the Comcast internet.
It's letting those dice go through now.
Oh no, Val.
It's that Sapai weighing us down.
It's the Comcast. It's screwing up the dice.
Extremely hefty. Wow.
I stole all the speed. Uh-oh.
That's them coming after us?
Uh-oh.
Nora, you peel off. Val follows you, and Nora, you know that the Concorde is the civilian lane, not the cargo lane. It's the one most densely packed. But it's the one where it's easiest to meld, I guess, with other civilian, vehicles.
Mm-hmm.
You guys are, as you are heading out, you careen and barrel through the Nora. Driving very quickly, you careen and barrel through the barricade, There's like a couple of enforcers jump to the side. You hear one of them kind of like yell something at you in like Radinovi, that you know people are not supposed to say.
Is it a slur?
you drive after Nora and you're keeping track, but the problem is every time there's a curve, the full back of the cucaracha just slides out from just the heavy sipahi armor, just and you end up kind of like what do you call it? Fishtailing?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. You end up fishtailing and it just you have to like establish the cucaracha hits the side of a building and scrapes why you have to cover yourself a little bit as it scrapes the side of the building as you are heading out into Villanueva Way, the large highway. Now you see this as 3 heavy drones clear out, and they were scanning about a few blocks back, but now they are just careening out about 100 feet in the air onto Villanueva Way, and they have a clear shot at you, but they're much faster than your cars. As you start driving, you do see the Concorde like that rises up, and then below it above it there is like the sort of like the shipping lane type area. The shipping section of the Skyway allows for much faster evasive maneuvers, but the Concorde means it'll be much easier to blend with civilian traffic. Nora, you are on the lead. You guys are free to discuss this, but you're gonna have to pick one of these lanes to go on.
And we're both gonna go that lane?
I assume, unless you want to split up, which is entirely valid.
I'm in the back seat, back of the van, trying to stabilize this mech as it's sliding around.
So, like, what's the difference between roles between like doing evasive stuff or blending in?
They would both be piloting, but I would say for evasive stuff, I would have you do Dex, and for blending in, I might have you do Insight.
Also, I might have missed it, but how exactly did they sort of get onto us? Because they don't know what our vehicle looked like, right?
That's why I was leaving the area.
Yeah, they're tracking vehicles leaving the area.
I see.
They were just kind of like scanning, and they noticed 2 vehicles just kind of carrying, like just taking off. So they're just following. Now these drones they're automated. They're drones. They don't have a concept of who you guys are. It's just vehicles leaving the area track. You know.
It might be better to stick together for one because my piloting isn't great, but also because since there are 3 drones, splitting up probably isn't going to offer that much of a benefit.
Yeah, I was mostly saying if one way was going to be better for you than another. My Dex and Insight are the same. So I can do either one, but I have a feeling we probably don't want to damage the cucaracha because we have seen it blow up before.
I will say, because you guys left with a full minute to spare, these drones are way behind you guys. They barely have a beat on you. So it won't be super hard to lose them.
I think
They just rolled really well in their perception.
Yeah.
Yeah, on 7 dice, getting 4 was very lucky. Yeah, I think the Concorde, like we just get out of here.
That feels appropriate to me. Concorde.
Concorde's the civilian section, blended.
Yeah, Insight, right?
All right. Yes, both of you inside and piloting checks. Val following Nora going to give you an advantage.
Wait,
My luck ran out.
Is it with Dex or Insight? Sorry.
Insight for this.
Okay. Hey, you gave it to me.
All right.
All right.
That's fine because I can.
Oh, huge!
Oh!
You guys start moving as the drones kind of duck behind a sort of like footbridge. There's several footbridges that cross this massive highway here in the night zone. You see kind of like neon lights from above, hovering barges, advertisements. This very dense and sort of like polluted both in light and elements that keep these drones from fully maneuvering. As you jump in the Concorde, immediately you guys goes like, oh, we're fucked because there is traffic right now. It is near one of the like rush hours, which is where shift changes happen here in Capital, since the city is always running. People work in shifts and sleep in shifts and stuff like that. Instead, Nora spots something, and as she's advancing, as you guys are advancing, Val spots something, and Val, you actually bang to the left and overtake Nora and use the cucaracha to cover Nora, to hide the tempest.
Good idea.
The drones fly right over you, completely ignoring you. And only then, Wyatt, you look ahead and you see another Skyway pizza van.
Nice.
So you guys look like a little pizza convoy.
We're about to cater a
This
party.
one's much better. The one in front of you is much, much nicer.
Still got the sign on it.
As you guys watch the drones just swing past you, one goes under the Skyway. They do this kind of like arc, and they start scanning the upper level of the Skyway. You guys breathe a sigh of relief as you start moving towards Nora's garage, I believe.
Yeah.
We did it.
Absolutely epic. Epic.
Man, how are we gonna divvy this loot with Maurizio? Because, like, if we're doing selection by selection, it's just like, whoever goes first is like, dibs on the power armor.
We might be liquidating any assets we don't want to keep. And then, like, splitting the credit value of everything.
Yeah, I think that's probably the way to do it.
Oh, I see.
Unless we
If anything you want to keep, you go like,
Like that spear.
I would really like the spear. I would also like the shield thingy on the power armor, but we'll see. I feel like Maurizio's going to be like, I'll take that.
that seems to be part of the power armor. You have to
I
see
know.
how you handle it. All right, let's see. You guys drive up. You move up from the night zone, and you catch the last little dregs of a late sunset. Just these last few hints of purple and orange on a quickly growing dark sky. No stars in the sky are visible from enough, like with the amount of light pollution that Capital produces. When you climb to the 35th level, you drive down the familiar sort of like swooping highway under this overpass on the very, very southern edge of Mega Block 605. And you stop and you pull to the side right in front of the familiar section of Nora's garage, about half a block from Tuta's Fry and Fun. You guys see now that there is in front of you like half the lane or one of the lanes, the two lanes, like there's 4 lanes here, 2 going one way, 2 going another, and one of the lanes going the direction you are going is closed off, and there's like not a police but like a city working sort of like cordon off, like cordon, and that's where the shuttle bikes that Cricket shot down crashed. And it's been about a week and they haven't fixed shit. They just put a tape around it. So like, do not enter, may not work, but there's no one working. In fact, one of the bikes is still there, just kind of like just burned to hell.
More loot.
Just throw out a hook on a chain and just drag it behind us.
You pull in. Nora, do you open your garage? You have your keys.
Yeah. Let's open her up.
Garage opens.
Let the cucaracha go in first.
You let the cucaracha go in first. It is a bit of a maneuver you guys have to do, but you do manage to unload the power armor onto the garage floor. And you have this massive, nearly 10 foot tall power armor just kind of hunched over, taking up a full third of your garage.
Okay.
What's the plan next, guys?
Unload the Tempest too. I don't think there's much in it, but
You guys unload everything. Your full list is there on the server.
Guess we need to let Maurizio know everything's here.
Yeah. Is that what we arranged? Like, was he going to do that like immediately right after, or was it like right after the concert?
He's gonna meet us like here tomorrow. I guess to look over everything and arrange for a pickup.
You're gonna do the split tomorrow before the concert. I think then you're gonna.
Yeah. Yep.
I see. Okay.
As you guys are arriving at the garage and unloading stuff, you hear Maurizio. I will say, you've exceeded my expectations. Things are a little bit hot right now. Lots of questions flying around. I'm gonna jump off of comms, me and Chronicle. If anything pops up, do reach out. Amazing job. I will see you tomorrow for that hot date.
Well, I'll be there.
Good to hear. What time would you like to gather to each other? What time would you like us to get together at the garage?
What time is the concert?
Yeah, it doesn't say on the calendar.
Better be real fucking late.
I assume it's 10 o'clock again.
Yeah, it's probably it's probably like doors open at 10 and stuff starts at like close to midnight.
So what? We meet here at 8? 7:30, 8, 7, 8? I don't know.
Maurizio goes, 8 sounds perfectly fine. I'll bring the area.
Sounds
Take
good.
a well-deserved rest. I'll see you tomorrow with your credits. And do not tell anyone what you did, if you can. Because I believe both NHI and Blackstone are going to be extremely curious about what happened.
You can definitely say that. The crew was definitely trying to get that out of us, but rest assured, no one will know.
Your assurance really puts me at ease, Miss Val. See you all tomorrow.
See you tomorrow.
Comms cuts. Communication cuts.
Well, good job, team.
That was not bad.
Yeah,
That would be so much worse.
for sure. We, all things considered, it turned out as good as it could have. We took out our target, we rescued all the Black Sun operatives, and we made off with a pretty nice haul of loot.
I'm shocked all the Blackstone survived that.
Yeah, me too. My initial estimates were not very optimistic.
Especially that guy that took one to the neck.
Yeah, I don't know if you saw, but he cauterized his wound just by taking his laser pistol to his neck and cauterizing it. Pretty hardcore.
It's a good idea. What all did we get?
So I can kind of go through the stuff you guys got. You got a pistol. You got like 3 combat helmets, I think, or 2. Pistol, a couple combat helmets, a dragon combat shield, a shotgun, couple dart guns, couple blades, a medkit, the Sipahi's weapon, and I'm gonna say the Sipahi's gun as well, because that is easy to dismount from the armor.
Oh, okay, cool. I was gonna say I thought it was part of the armor.
No, the gun is like just a mounted weapon, so that's very easy to. You can probably dismount that in 5 minutes.
Okay.
How much would this power armor sell for? Like,
A lot.
Yeah, power armor like this, even in the black market, you're probably looking at 10k.
ooh-wee.
Holy shit!
Problem is finding a buyer, you know,
Sure.
that is not afraid to cross an HI.
Oh, I know all about that.
I guess the risk that it will potentially get noticed by NHI.
Yeah, you may have to, if you probably want to sell it in another district, which will mean hiring a gang to transport it.
Yeah.
So the pole arm, a medkit, and the auto rifle, and also you got a laser pistol, a laser torch, and a couple camo mines.
Do like the dart guns have darts in them?
Ammo is like just standard now, so yeah.
Yeah, they'll have regular jars. You can buy canisters to get special effects.
Okay.
The stuff that we want to keep for ourselves, should we select that now, or should we wait until when?
You can discuss it so you can have a proposal already when you talk to Maurizio.
Oh, I see.
Well, we can at least divide up the 100 creds I found.
Yay!
Much appreciated, Wyatt.
Wait, are we not
Glare
fighting
at-
that with Maurizio?
Glaring at Yoke the whole time.
So you can each have 25 credits.
I now have 25
Nice.
credits.
I now have 40.
I have 8.
Wait, were you in the negatives before?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Because I had to, like, borrow creds from, what's his name?
Dev.
Lev for the surgery.
Oh, he's so joey.
Surgery? I thought Jacques operated on you.
Yeah, but we had to pay for,
Surgery.
like, a room
Oh, I see. Okay.
at the med center. Well, I think we need some, celebratory drinks.
No, you are exhausted.
Yeah.
Sounds like a great
Um,
idea, Wyatt.
I am just hobbling over because I'm a little bit fucked up. I'm gonna hobble over to Tuda's and see if he's open still. Is Tuda's open?
It is, yeah. It's think about it. It's probably like close to 9 p.m. at this point.
Yeah.
9:30. Yeah. You hobble over to Tuda's as you see that the store is like mostly repaired. One of the machines still kind of cracked, but it's been restocked, and at least the vending aspect has been repaired. As behind the little like bar section and under this red cloth awning, see like a tall, thin man, pointed kind of like ears, a little mop of bluish hair. He smiles and goes like, "Oh, Miss Nora!
We need Tuda art.
Oh yeah, I need Tuda. I didn't think you
Yeah.
guys were gonna come to Tuda again."
Alright, let's take an
I
hour
mean,
break real quick.
Got my
and let,
garage here.
let him draw
Yeah.
it real quick.
She smiles and goes like, "Oh, Miss Nora, it's so good. Oh, you look a little bit worse for wear. Can I get you anything?"
Yeah, I'm fine. I just got a little scuffle. Just a round of the usual for 4.
All right. Cornucopias are this. He goes around, just kind of grabs a bunch of like just veggies and meat and stuff, and just kind of just deep batters and deep fries everything. Which is kind of, I think you get like a huge paper basket or cone with just a bunch of fried stuff, and you kind of figure out what everything is as you eat it, because everything is battered and fried.
Mystery. Yeah.
Is this our Avengers Shawarma moment?
Yeah.
This is a shawarma store because he saved Tuda's life. Tuda kind of like just fixes up everything. The others kind of make. Do you guys want to wait in the garage? You make your way and just sit down in little chairs in front of Tuda's, or
Yeah.
what's the plan?
I'll just sit by Tudas, alright?
Yeah. I'll just sit outside with our battle damage. Nora's injured. Val has, like, marks of a shotgun impact on her body.
Yeah, you guys are all wet head to toe.
He's got a hole in his stomach.
Yeah, you got shot through the shoulder.
I still can't believe
It's a speed hole.
you pulled it, like, through your body so that it blasted out the other end.
Yeah.
Just blowing your back out.
Blew my own back out, guys.
Oh my god.
That was perfect.
Tuda gets you. You spend about 15 credits at Tuda's.
For all of it?
Yeah, for all of it. Tuda at this point charges you kind of like family pricing.
How much to add beers on it?
To add beers for all of you, yeah. To add drinks and beers would probably be like another 10 credits.
So 25?
25.
Alright, those are 25 credits I just
You have
got.
25 credits. You all can sit down and you each have a soft drink, a beer, and there is Tuda brings you like a like central little thing of like thin like pickle sticks with like a dill mayo sauce thing. And you each have like your cone of fried shit like in front of you.
Fried shit.
Just fried stuff. Battered and fried stuff.
Okay.
So they was like, please enjoy and do come again. Smiles and just goes back behind. You see a couple walking like a tiny, like a small dog with a mech leg. Coming down the thing just to pick up some fried food on the way back home as part of a walk, and just pretty chill tonight.
Even is it raining still? Because there's rain sounds still.
It's raining outside. Oh no, it's not. You're not in the night zone anymore.
Yay!
I'm gonna pull out that bottle of
Champagne?
Skyway Drift.
Skyway Drift.
Anybody want some?
Sure, I'll partake.
I'll pass.
I'll pass.
Suit yourselves. Alright, I'll pour myself and Val a drink. And then I'll like pour one. I'll pour one for Remy, but I'm just gonna take.
He's just pouring one out.
I'll never pour it out.
In the back of your head, Wyatt, you see kind of like a projection of Remy hovering. She sits down and crosses her legs in a place where there's no chair. There's only 4 chairs. She goes like, "That is touching, I guess, boss. However, I am both virtual and technically only a year old. So I don't think I can partake."
It's more metaphorical, I guess.
I think
She
you're.
smiles.
Oh, go ahead.
Oh, I did not know you understood metaphors, boss, but we're making progress.
Such a brat.
She grins.
I'll take her shot as well.
Val, you drinking as well?
Yeah.
Yeah, fortitude endurance check.
Okay.
Is that 2 for me then?
Mm-hmm. Val, this is your first drink.
What session is this?
It's got like a slight anise-like taste, but also this strong earthiness to it. You know, it's almost like it's made of grass. Awfully unpleasant, but very strong. It's your first drink though, so it doesn't like get you fucked up or anything.
Shit.
But you are starting to. But you definitely feel that like just very, very, very slight numbing on the tips of your fingers. Wyatt downs the first shot, shakes his head, downs another shot, and you see his head kind of start swaying a little bit. Wyatt,
I'm feeling good.
I'll say you are pretty drunk at this point because you had already drank before.
And a beer.
Mm-hmm.
You guys sure you don't want one?
Very fucking sure.
You guys all get your hit points back because it's been way more than a minute.
Well, congrats everybody. That was fucking crazy, I guess, but fun.
Yeah. It's probably the most intense battle we've had so far. We all did very well.
Yeah, blowing people up is fun.
Mhm.
I'll have to do that more often.
Yeah. Question is, how much shit did we get ourselves into?
I mean,
Well-
we're always into shit. It doesn't matter.
We didn't give Black Sun any indication of who we are. NHI has no reason to have a trail on us, so I think we will be just fine.
One guy did run off saying he'd remember my voice, but what are the odds of that happening?
I mean, you are on the radio.
I'll say, Val, just as a little side question, you do know one of the Black Sun troopers saw you without your hood and cloak. Are you purposefully purposely omitting that, or is Val just not aware?
Oh, I thought that was just something that everyone in the crew knew, just because she was just standing there talking to the person.
No. by the time you were standing there talking to him, you had your cloak and hood back, because what he did was he grabbed it and gave it back to you like before the fight ended. I don't know if you remember.
We were all concealed.
I see. Okay, I didn't realize that was a factor. Okay,
Yeah, so he's the guy with a bolt in his neck. He's the only one that saw you. Like,
Which-
the actual face?
which one was that?
The redhead.
But he seemed really eager to like let us get out of there. I don't think he wanted to.
Where did all the page? Okay, so
He did give you his digits, so
did he give the digits, or did the one with
No.
the purple skin?
That's true. The purple skin gave you the info.
Okay. Oh, and wait, who was the one that I was fighting right next to?
The Arisar, the knight, the redhead.
I see. Okay.
The purple skin Petru was fighting alongside Nora against the Sipahi.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. In that case, Val, if the others don't know, she will share. One of the Black Sun operatives did see my face because I did lose my cloak temporarily, but I'm hoping that won't be an issue. They don't know my name. They have no way of contacting me. The operatives did give their contact info, but I didn't give ours in return.
I'm sure there's lots of people in Capital that look like you, so
Yeah.
it'll probably be all right.
yeah, you probably
What
should
is-
get some more better disguises next time than just hoods.
Mask. Get a mask.
Mask might be good.
Change your hair. Change your whole look.
Yeah, like Nora did.
Yep.
Nora, are you still wearing your mask?
No, I would have taken the cloak and mask off since Tuda knows me.
I mean, it would have been really funny to see Nora try to eat fried
With the
food through her
mask,
mask.
Let me. Am I still wet? I guess I'm still wet, Nora.
It's still raining, isn't it?
Not here, but I think my hair is definitely like fucked up.
And you guys are probably drenched from like half of you were prone in the water at some point, or all of you were prone in the water
Oh
at
yeah,
some point.
my makeup's a disaster. My hair's a disaster. My suit's a disaster.
Yeah, Yoke fell face first into the pavement, so.
Probably a couple of times.
Val spent
I mean-
like 70% of the fight like
Floor
prone,
time?
so she's like, yeah. So she's also probably wet all over.
Yeah, we regularly kind of rolled around in the rain out there.
What time is it? It's not late, right?
Like 10. You guys are, as you guys are like towards the tail end of your meal, it's like 10.
Well, food feels good, but what's going to feel even better is a hot shower and then bed, I think.
I'm going to bed already.
Well,
Yes.
I will say, when we get back, I can take a look at your surgery wound and patch you up a little bit.
Shame,
Actually, Yoke,
yes.
could I borrow you for a sec?
Yeah, you need to step away?
Yeah, in my garage, please.
Sure.
I'll be right back. I'll lead Yoke to the garage and into the tiny ass little bathroom that's there. If I remember the map right, we need that map uploaded. And Nora's just gonna start taking her tie and jacket and shirt off.
Yoke just
Shit.
puts his toe down and then does a little, like, about face and just turns the opposite direction.
I thought you were used to this.
Oh,
You're a
so
doctor, right?
Doctor mode, activate. And he puts his toe down, about face again. But he's like
Okay.
standing rigid like a mech.
Should I go to someone else about this?
No, sorry, I'm just... What happened?
I'll just unbutton my shirt and take it off. She's got like a sports bra on underneath, and show you the half the crossbow bolt sticking out of her ribs.
Oh, Nora, why didn't... I knew about the foot, but... Okay, hold
I
on.
mean, it's fine. It doesn't hurt. I just can't get it out, and I don't want Lev to see. So
Yeah, he's actually going to get on his rig and, like, call help in, She's got a lot of like fine tools and little gripper arms, and he actually kind of stands back and like operates on you through hell.
Okay. Interesting.
I don't want to touch you.
No, I just I find I have a little bit finer motor control with her littler arms.
Yeah, that's fine.
Actually, can you sit up, kind of lean back so I can get a little bit more light on from the. He like goes to the side and like turns on all the lights in the bathroom. Yeah.
Yeah, if we can go out into the kitchen if there's not enough room.
No, I think this is fine. Plus, it'll be easier to clean up in here. Is this a? Do I need to make a medicine check for this?
This is treating a wound, right?
Did you take a wound?
Yeah.
I thought you took an injury.
I took an injury and a wound and exhaustion.
Oh my god, Nora. Okay. Okay, so I do get major advantage for treating a wound. You know what? Let's go ahead and use. I have
anything other than crit fail is good.
I have 2 charges in my med kit left, so I'll go down to 1 charge. That puts me at max advantages.
Holy shit
Yeah.
balls! This is out of 50, right?
Yes.
Wow.
It's a good start. Yeah. So Hell's little arms, like, they kind of gently. She can make like 6 or 8 of these like tiny little like little pincer arms, like what you use to like pull out like crab meat. And they like these
Pulling
guys.
out Nora's crab meat.
Yeah, pulling out
Oh my
nice crab
God.
meat. They just kind of like pull the wound open. A couple of more like grab onto the bolt, and then like there's another one that's like applying this like numbing agent around it so that she doesn't actually feel it when the bolt comes out. Clean up the wound, patch it up, cauterize it, and yeah.
I feel like
It's
you
off
didn't
to,
do any of that stuff for me.
I mean,
Just
you weren't
You're not a girl.
conscious for it, so
fisted me.
you got my most premium piece of belt to bite onto.
Or was it a mouth gag?
Nora and Yok trying to recruit each other to each other's harems.
No, not necessarily. But we can pretend, I guess.
They just switch harems now.
I don't have a harem.
Mm,
I do not.
right.
Allegedly.
In my opinion.
While Yok and Nora are doing some injury treatment, are Val and Wyatt doing anything or having any conversation?
I got nothing.
Yeah, me neither.
I'm too shy.
He's kind of quietly eating fried, like just the last little, digging out the last bits of fries from the cone.
Yeah.
Right, so that's your wound is treated, Nora, and a 6 towards it.
Yeah,
Your injury is still, you have to take at least an hour rest.
I'm over 10% of the way there. Crazy.
Yeah.
Is there anything else you guys would like to do, or are you heading back to
Wait,
labs?
didn't we just sit down for an hour and eat?
Oh yeah, you could have rested an
Yeah,
hour. So
your-
your exhaustion reduces by 1, which is nothing, and your
I'm good now.
Your injury's gone.
injury is gone.
How secure is Nora's locker in terms of just keeping our stuff here?
The garage, not very secure at all.
Oh,
Yeah, we're gonna have to. I don't know what we're gonna do. I don't know where else to take it though.
right. Dury, is it possible to like leave Spectre here and just kind of keep video feed channeling through him, or is that too far of a distance if Val's trying to check on that from Lev's garage?
Because I would say since both the garage and Lev's have Netsphere access, he could do it through there.
Okay. What do you
So you
guys
could
think
leave
of that?
Spectre here tonight to just keep an eye.
What do you guys think of that idea?
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
Does Spectre have? Spectre is connected to your data pad, right?
Yes.
Put some camo mines out there.
We could.
We do
Or
have 2
inside.
camo mines.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe inside, so we don't just blow up some passerby.
If we set it inside, would that blow up the loot though?
If not, if we keep it like 10 feet away, I guess.
Okay. Sure. Yeah, we
Guys,
have 2 of
Camo
them.
mine?
Do we want to use
Yeah.
both of them or just one?
We might as well set both of them.
Okay. Can we retrieve them
Uh,
later if they don't blow up?
You can deactivate them, yes.
Okay.
Now, keep in mind there's a sidewalk where pedestrians are walking.
Inside.
Oh, inside the garage. Okay, okay. Yeah. I was gonna say, like,
Yeah, we don't want to blow
actually,
somebody
let's
up.
do some terrorism. You guys, so you guys set up both dead mines. You have all the time in the world, so I'm going to do a check or anything. Both camo mines on the inside, and you leave Spectre on top.
Yeah. Leave Spectre inside.
Obviously, out of the range of the mines. Load up everything on the table in the back, and the Sipahi armor, taking up a full third of the garage in the front. Then mines between the entrance and Sipahi. And if you guys would like, you can head back to Levs. I don't know if there's anything else you would like to do.
Nothing else I want to do here.
Not here. Once we get back to Levs, I do want to patch up Wyatt a bit.
Yeah. Use the delicate controls of hell this time.
Nora will thank Yoke as well, but then like tell him to go so she can get dressed again.
Oh,
She undresses in front of him, but she can't dress.
I was gonna say, yeah.
Well,
Professional mode's
he's
turned off.
gotta like readjust the clothes and everything.
It's fine. Giggles. Here we go.
All right. So, Nora, you get dressed. The rest of you step out, jump into the cars, and head to Levs.
Oh no, I'm
Yep.
out of the car now.
It is a little bit of a drive to Levs. You have to cross a bit, but I would say by 10:40 or 10:45 or so, you have pulled up at Lev's garage. You have pulled up at Lev's garage. You step out of the vehicles. Several of you are finally kind of like dry at this point.
But frizzy.
Yeah, we were very poofy.
Dry by Poofy, but Poofy, it is around getting close to 11 at night. Still got like 15-20 minutes still. What would you like to do?
You guys go first.
Yeah, I don't know if there's anything anyone would like to do before turning in for the night.
Well, I'm going to patch up Wyatt.
Okay. Just right here on the couch. Just do
No,
it.
just up against the wall.
Different harem.
Okay.
Don't watch.
As you guys,
The whole campaign is a polykill. Everyone. We're all together.
you guys step onto the third floor. Lights are kind of like dim, and Ghost kind of like perks up immediately and boofs, just very under his breath. As you see, everyone's kind of like sitting around the couches and stuff, watching a Jessica Dunn's movie on the
Aww.
flickering. Everyone kind of like Lev kind of looks over and is like, "Oh, welcome. You all look harrowed, but otherwise okay, I think." And it goes like, "Hey, how did I think you had a job today, right?
Yeah.
Everyone's
it-
alive, so."
It was real fucking easy.
It went,
So,
it
Go ahead.
went as good as it could have. So, yeah.
Stole some fucking power armor.
Levin looks at Soko and looks at you, and Soko goes like, "I don't know, boss. I think they're getting a little bit cocky. Maybe we should give
Wyatt's drunk. Don't listen to him.
me the diplomacy check,
I'm
Nora."
drunk.
You're definitely fucking drunk.
Why is very clearly drunk? Yes.
Who wants some of this Skyway shit?
It's the two.
Levanka, like now, it's like you are drinking that.
I mean, I'm not gonna eat it.
Val, does Ghost have any dewormer?
Oh wait, what?
It's fine.
He's not drinking it. I don't get it.
Val might need some.
Look, my body is gonna just destroy whatever gets into it anyway. It doesn't matter.
Left kind goes like, all right. I guess maybe if you are having such an easy time with assignments from other people, I can give you something a bit more difficult next week.
Well, we're getting pretty good at what we do, so our rates have gone up.
Oh God.
His eyebrows. Okay, well, we can discuss this.
And then I'll be out in 2 days.
It's like a Midwestern goodbye.
Reset
Just
the
one-
counter.
Then you know this guy wrapped in a blanket, just like sipping his detoxer tea.
I'm sitting next to Daniel, just with
You
my
kinda
arm
like-
around him.
Sit with your arm around him, and it's like, oh man, you smell like booze and shiitake.
Yep. It's good shit, right?
I guess it has a sort of a earthy quality to it.
I'll start smoking as well to add to that.
Oh my God.
Yo, what did you want to do with Wyatt?
Wyatt will. Yoke will be like, "Hey, let me take you to your room. I'm going to, patch you up a bit."
Oh yeah, I got this
Yeah,
fucking
yeah.
hole in me, don't I? I'm just like
Surgery
sticking my
scar.
fingers in the hole in my stomach.
Yeah, that isn't sanitary. Don't do that.
Everyone in the couch is go like,
It's fine.
Remy
Just a shotgun
goes,
through me.
Boss, I'd like to remind you that most of your vital organs are still organic.
Is that what I was feeling?
I don't know. It's a mesh. There's all kinds of elements. I'm reinforced, but perhaps the doctor can help you a little bit.
Yeah, he's a good doc. I'm saying all this out loud.
Everything allowed.
Yeah, you really are drunk. Come on.
Yog, you get Wyatt to his room.
Yeah. I'm gonna do a medicine check. And Nora takes Wyatt's seat.
Poof. For no reason.
Ghost is greeting Val.
Yeah, he just runs over to Val, just kind of like doing the tail wag that just shakes his entire butt.
I thought he was doing the little Sheba prance. It's like each foot.
Val plays with Ghost, still in her just armor, like being totally like zinged up and stuff.
Yeah. Like just a kind of hail of scrapes from the pellets of a shotgun, like on your shoulder blade.
Hey, look at you. You did some things. With those delicate
Wow.
hands.
5.
Hi for Wyatt.
It's very sensual.
You're not watching.
Or you can mark down 5 on your endurance wound.
Let's see, Yoke didn't even try to turn around this time. He just watched me strip down. Didn't even care. I should probably change my avatar real quick.
You're all machined down there anyway.
Are you naked?
Definitely naked.
Just completely naked. Balls out again.
Flips down to nothing for no reason. It's like, hey, your surgery was above the waist. Okay, well, he's already.
Alright. Thanks, Doc.
Yeah, you are coming along nicely. keep checking up on this until it's completely healed.
Appreciate it.
For now, I would like you to drink this potion. It's called water.
Ocean's too strong.
No. I would never drink that.
Ocean salad?
Fish fucking that stuff.
Yo just stands there in stunned silence for a few seconds.
Remy apologizes to the dog to Jog even though he can't hear her.
Remy apologizes, you said?
To Jog even though he can't hear her.
Oh.
Is there anything you guys would like to do for the rest of the night?
We should probably talk about relationships again.
Maybe
Especially
not.
in front of Lev.
Yeah.
Have at it.
He needs to know.
Ada does kind of speak up and go like, hey guys, so what's the plan for that concert thing tomorrow? Am I riding with any of you guys, or should I just take the Hornet?
Good question. How many seats do we even have? So some people might either have to take the cucaracha or a shuttle. I can fit 5 in the car comfortably.
So that
Shuttle
would
will probably be good. I don't think we'd want to go to the concert in the Cucaracha.
We can hire a few shuttle cars if you guys want.
Yeah.
Wow.
And then as many as we can fit the Norris.
I will say too, Daniel kind of goes like, yeah, I was gonna say, I mean, I don't do partying anymore, you know, since I've really trying to change my life around the last few days. But if you guys just take shuttles there and back, then you don't need to have a designated driver, Nora. You do a bit of drinking for once.
Try to slip under me. Or under my nose. No, sorry, I'm tired. Don't try to don't try to get me drunk so you can sneak stuff at this party, okay?
I'm not doing that. I'm just saying, like, I know if you're driving for everyone, you're not gonna drink and you're not gonna have as much fun as you could otherwise. And
I will be fine.
put his hands up. All right, I'm just saying. If you guys wanna,
Well, you want to not take the Tempest then?
no, do whatever you like.
I'm just asking. Is that what you're suggesting?
I mean, I guess if you are getting a car, then you wouldn't have to take your Tempest. Yeah.
Okay, we can leave it. That's fine.
Ada, I thought you were gonna go ride with Maurizio, Nora.
Nora looks at Lev. I think
Yeah,
Lev
covers
kind of
her mouth.
already knew, but
Left kind of goes like, I know.
yeah, he's picking me up at the garage, which is. I was gonna let you guys take the Tempest, but yeah, it might be easier if we all just do shuttle cars.
Yeah, then, yeah, like Daniil said, regardless of who takes the Tempest there, taking shuttle car means no designated driver.
Right. Yeah, let's just do that then.
Sounds like a good idea.
Well, I've got 8 credits to my name, so
Oh shit.
Yeah,
I'll
How
ask Maurizio to cover it from our pay, I guess.
that's true. We can always just put it on Wonder Boy's tab.
Everyone's got a different nickname for him.
Besides, Wyatt, don't you know the owner?
yeah. So do you
So-
guys?
Don't you get free drinks?
Well, I hope so.
So what's the problem?
Paying for a shuttle cab.
Speaking of which, he's also getting us admission to the event, right?
I would assume so. I don't know, I wouldn't
Yeah,
worry
well,
about
you're pretty confident that you can talk to Martin about it.
I mean, I'll send him a message tonight anyway. So
I'm covered, I think, so don't worry about me.
you better not charge me. I'll pull out my guitar and just gonna practice a little while we're sitting
Right, a
here.
little bit. Ada kind of goes like, all right, so just so I can have it clear, you guys are gonna meet with Maurizio Valenti at this garage, right? And we're all gonna go from there, from here.
Val looks at Nora.
What time should we be ready?
We need to be at the garage at 8.
Okay, so back home by 8, and you just need to get ready and stuff.
Back home by 7, probably.
Yeah,
Right.
right. Probably takes an hour to get ready. Daniel's like, you
Nice.
still want me to come to this, Nora?
If you want to go, if you can
Yeah.
trust yourself.
I think so. I can. It'd be nice to, you know,
There's gonna be a lot of stuff there.
Levan goes like, I don't know if this is a good idea. I mean, not all of you going. I know this is a thing you have been looking forward to, but perhaps Daniel wants to stay with me and Soko. I've been trying to teach Soko chess, so perhaps you could play him. And Daniel kind of looks at you, Nora.
Save me.
If you want to go, I'll take you, but the moment you start eyeing any drugs, bringing you home. Well, back to Lev's. Not really home, is it?
Understood. Yeah. Ada smirks and is like, all right, so I'll watch over Daniel if you guys have anything to do, like, and then I'll make sure he's ready to leave here at 8.
Yeah. I'll be here all day, so.
Okay, cool. I might have to Lev. Lev goes like, you had that one thing in the morning, but I can take care of that, so. All right, cool.
The one thing in the morning. That's what?
Yeah.
Empathy check.
Give me an empathy check.
Are they trying to hide that from us? Ooh.
You don't know. It seemed Val, you also empathy checking?
Yeah.
So both of you, Lev didn't seem like particularly coy about what this one thing was, but he also didn't seem like he was about to elaborate. Now you are with Daniel, who is not part of Lev's organization, so to speak.
Yeah. Okay, that makes sense.
Now, Nora and Val, also in that 3, I will say, both of you realize Ada might not know that you're speaking about different garages.
I had a feeling that might have been the case.
Nora said my garage.
Oh, okay. She's
I
figured.
thought.
Unlike
No,
Ada
Ada
knows
said-
you have a garage.
Ada said this garage.
Oh no! My if she said that, Nora would clarify. My garage. I mean, I guess.
You have a garage?
Yeah, it's Lev's. Since
Well,
Lev
yes, this is Lev's.
knows Mauricio could just meet us here, I guess.
11 kind of goes like, I have a small garage that I rent for Nora. I would rent for Nora. And she's still using it, I guess. Why don't you just... I'm not going to bite Maurizio Valenti or anything. He's my friend's
You
son.
looked like you were going to last week.
So
No, I am
you,
deadliest at range. So if I'm close enough to bite him, then he's safe.
Fine. I'll tell him to pick us up here then, and then.
Meeting here then. Okay. I'll just say hi to him, ask how Marino's doing, and I'll be civil.
Out of character, are we trying to avoid just mentioning that we're just concluding our business at Lev's or at the other garage? Like, are we?
I don't think we have to avoid that. Nora's not saying exactly what they're going to do there. But
I see.
I think Nora's just not volunteering the information.
yeah.
I see.
Levan kind of looks down for a sec, looks up at you, Val, and goes like, Val, before you turn in, whenever that is, stop by my office for a sec.
Sure.
All right. Is there anyone in the group or from your friends here at the garage that you'd like to speak with before you turn in? Is there anything you'd like to do before you turn
Really
in?
quick, I want to go over just an order of operations with you guys so I can send a message to Maurizio. How about we meet Maurizio at Nora's garage at 8, and then we leave, or we come back to Lev's, leave the Tempest, and pick everybody up and go. Is that okay? Does that make more sense?
Wait. Can you go through that again?
Okay, so Nora drives us, just us four, to her garage to conclude the business at 8, right? And after we do that, we just ride back to Lev's garage, drop off the Tempest, load everybody up in shuttles, and go.
That's, I think, probably best, because that way, like,
Yes.
we're not bringing, like, Ada or something, and they become privy
Daniel.
to the details of that job.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. I will send Maurizio a message then. And clarify that. And I'll bring that up with Ada too.
As night is like just fully settled in, people start settling for the night here in Lev's garage. Movie ends. People start scattering a little bit, like to the rooms, to like Emmanuel gets on his like just terminal. Soko kind of goes downstairs to just put some stuff away on the workshop level. Is there anything anyone wants to do? Anyone wants to talk to?
Well, Lev wanted to talk to Val.
Yes, Lev did ask Val to stop by before she went to bed.
I do want to talk to Manny at some point too. But whenever.
I don't know if there's anything in particular I want to talk about with Daniil because I feel like I've grilled him enough about not taking drugs at the party. So I'll just take him to bed.
Whoa.
Right.
Please! I will put him in his own mattress, separate from mine.
It is time for the bedroom. Yes, dear.
Right, so Val, do you want to stop by Lev's office?
Yeah.
With Ghost just close on your heel, you make your way upstairs to the fifth floor, where you guys have your little apartment section, and you step into Lev's office, where you see Lev is sitting on his desk, having just set up because he just came up like 10-15 minutes before you did, as the movie was ending, and Soko with like a box of like just things you've retrieved from the workshop that need to be put away, is sitting on one of the chairs.
Hey, Lev, you wanted to see me?
Yes, Val, please take a seat.
Okay.
This is way more formal than it appears. I told you before, right, that and points at Soko.
Yeah, you've mentioned.
And now the boss has seen it fit. Soko kind of puts his hands on his chest, and you see him tearing up a little bit. That I am also privy to the secret of his blood niece. Do you realize how important this is? It truly is. It truly is an honor. Lev goes, Soko, please.
I'm flattered, Soko. Wow, I didn't realize that meant so much to you.
It's such a show of trust, you know. Lev goes, Soko's been by my side almost as long as I've been here in Capital. A few years ago, I let him know what my true purpose is. Soko goes, yeah, I understand. Lev, Mr. Antonov, Levin, Kalevi, has other loyalties perhaps, but I also understand that he may be at odds with the powers that be here in Capital, but at the end of the day, he also wants what's best for the people here, you know?
Yeah. From what I know of Lev, I know he's taken to his part here with genuine sincerity.
Levan leans forward. There were two things I wanted to discuss with you. The first, Emmanuel approached me this afternoon he accidentally saw some pictures of you with some Brightlands troopers on your datapad.
Yes. I didn't think he would mention that to you, but I might have reached out to some old contacts recently.
It's understandable. You probably have a secure channel to the fleet. I have as well. Luckily, I've managed to talk Emmanuel down. He was like sort of in a bit of a panic, but I told him I trust you, so he should trust you. And if you have anything to tell him, you'll tell him when you trust him enough to tell him.
Fair enough. Yeah, I didn't realize that what I had asked him to do would cause him to go into such a panic. Yeah, I'll be more careful. But I'm sure he's probably also told you that I had asked him to encrypt some personal things for me, so the things that I'd received should remain pretty safe.
Never nods. That's a smart choice. Communication with the fleet will be vital, and going through the extra mile to make it secure is smart and conscientious, I guess, of you. I mostly wanted to establish this connection now that you have set up your second triangulation contact, so you know that Soko can also provide support if you need it.
I appreciate that.
Soko, holding back tears, just nods.
If Lev trusts you, then I trust you as well. Out of curiosity, does Strategos Command or the Home Fleet know of Soko?
Nevan shakes his head, but he goes, "Now, I haven't reported it outright, but advanced agents and infiltration agents such as ourselves, we do have latitude to select locals to enlist to help us. And we have some leeway on what and how much we tell those locals. It is a standard protocol to use that which is afforded to us. And local supporters are a resource that we cannot afford to turn our nose up again. I do hope that in time you will find people that you trust enough here that you can share those secrets with, and know that even if perhaps they don't share your loyalties, they at least appreciate and care for you enough that will protect your secrets."
Yeah, I'd like to think that I'm on my way to that point with due time, I think.
Evan leans back and kind of steeples his hands together and goes like, "Speaking of which, you've made good progress. You've established Latika is pleased with the business she's done with you. No jobs from her yet.
Sorry, out of character. Which one's Slatica again?
Volkova.
Oh, right.
Yeah. Slatica is pleased in that regard. There's me. There's Durek. Is again very amenable towards you and your group. Madame Dulce, you haven't had a chance to meet yet, but I would speak to Yok or Wyatt about perhaps an introduction. The Madame is more of a soft power boss, but she might just be the best information broker here. And as someone who dabbles in that, you know, my opinion carries some weight. She has some children that she pretty much helped raise, and both Yok and Wyatt are belonging to that group, just different generations. So an introduction from one of them would go a long way. See if she needs anything. Perhaps you can score some points.
That sounds like a good idea. Sorry, I'm just trying to think out of character. Madame Dulce is the only one I haven't met, right?
And Garza.
You
haven't met Marina, but you've met his son.
Yeah.
Which happens to be the next point Lev kind of brings up. I was like, I know you've been dealing with Maurizio, which can't be easy, but Marino called me just a couple of hours ago, saying that Mauricio had put in a very good word for you. I guess a sort of implicit blessing on you operating in the district. That means that once you've met Madame Dulce, and the most difficult one is going to be Aravic Garza. But I believe you will have established yourself in the district enough at that point that we can start going after your real objective.
That sounds good. Speaking of objective, I'm trying to remember if I mentioned this previously. When I had met with my second triangulation agent, he had mentioned that the lead that I was looking into was most likely to be a red herring, and that's the lead that you know of. Do you
Evan
think?
leans forward, rests his elbows on the chair, and just kind of leans his, kind of like almost pressing his bottom lip against his like hand, and kind of looks at you.
What do you mean?
Herring.
Yes, they didn't. They didn't elaborate beyond that, but I guess I'm just wondering if it's still worth investigating, just to be thorough, or if it should be avoided if it's likely not to lead to anything, or if you have any feelings as to whether it might not be a red herring.
Levan kind of strokes his chin a little bit. It goes like, so, I don't know who your second contact is, but I have ideas. There's a limited number of Ascendant agents. I don't necessarily disagree, but I believe that even if it is a red herring, it is the only lead we really have. The incident that happened to you. Someone went to great lengths to set that up. And I believe you being hurt is probably it could have been a unforeseen consequence. It could have been very much intentional. Whoever did it might have believed you to just be another newly minted inexperienced Ascendant, or might have known what your parentage means. We'd like to believe ourselves to be above emotional compromises, but nothing could be farther than the truth. If you were the target, that means they were trying to provoke your father.
That's a troubling thought.
Yes, and it would mean the Hekatam Kires have delivered you straight to their door. However, I believe the target was the fact in it of itself, the incident. I believe you might have been a unforeseen consequence, if that makes any sense.
Yeah. No, I think that's kind of the running theory that I currently have as well.
Yes. It's entirely possible that the list of names you have is merely a distraction. But be it the only lead we have, it must have been planted by someone.
Yeah.
So if it is a red herring, we'll follow it and see who planted it, and that will lead us to a true lead.
Sounds good. Yeah, it seems like we have no other option for the moment, so...
Sokka nods and goes like, yes, that sounds right. I don't know what we're talking about, but Mr. Antonov tends to be very, very smart about these things. He's a hunter at heart, so...
Out of character, I feel like Val could be more open about it in front of Soko. I'm just trying to be careful in front of the players.
Yeah, I understand.
Yeah.
11 kind of sighs and goes, So here is what we know, right? Well, a number of people died. We've discovered that each and every one of those people seem to have been operating under a false identity. My plan, and I can share it now that it's a bit in motion, I want you to create enough of a background here, enough pull that I can ask Yoon to let you into the 6th District Enforcer Corps.
Yoon?
Soko, Vice Captain Yoon. He is second in command for all the enforcers in the 6th District. You've probably seen him. Short man. Hair to the side, big shoulder pads, tall hat.
Have I seen him?
Val, you saw him several days ago talking to Lev downstairs when you headed out to go on a run with Ghost. Like one of the first times you arrived. And I think Nora met him as well. But later that day, like a little bit later than you did. I don't think the others have met you.
Okay.
But you've heard of it.
So
Levin goes, Enforcer Yoon serves as a bridge between the Mid-City bosses and the head enforcer. He works under Captain Baharat.
Yep.
Now Yoon will play along with us as long as we can ensure him that you are not going to make a mess if you go in there. There is where your reputation will come in handy. A reputation that you've done a great job so far building.
I see. That does sound like a very sound plan. You said this is in 7th District?
Here in 6th.
Oh, 6th District, okay.
Yes. So, once we have the reputation in place, you will go under false pretenses, delivering something from me with the others, perhaps, to the Enforcer Corps. There's an MB601, the first mega block. You will peel off from the group, and either I will send Emmanuel with you, or perhaps we can convince Yok to help. And you will break into the server room. I think you understand where this is going.
Yeah, I think I understand what the goal of this would be. This will be different than anything I've done before, but I think I'll be able to do it.
He smiles and goes, I have no doubt you'll be able to do it. Now, this is just my idea, Valentina. If you think of something different, we can see about making it happen. And you need to keep this in mind when it comes to me and your second triangulation contact. We are here to provide support for you, not to give you orders. Technically, you outrank me, and you probably outrank the other person who you're contacting.
That's so weird to think about.
I know. And keep in mind, you may outrank me in the Ascendant Brass, but I'm still your uncle, so tread carefully in that.
Of course.
But if you need to pull on that rank, you can do it. Not only with your other contact, but with me as well. I won't push you into a operation that you do not feel confident about or you believe will be counterproductive.
Well, hopefully it doesn't come to that, but I appreciate it.
Hopefully. So, carry on as you've been doing. We have 2 more to go. I will see about setting a meeting with Garza. You see about setting a meeting with Dulce. Once
Sounds
all
good.
the bosses know you, there should be enough buzz in the street about you that Yoon doesn't feel apprehensive about you being my representative going to Enforcer Corps.
Sounds like a plan.
He smiles.
When we do the thing, will it burn a bridge with Yoon, or...
He taps the side of his nose. Ideally, Yoon never finds out. If it does, bridges with Yoon are made out of credits. With enough credits, we'll build a new one.
Fair enough.
He leans back. It's good to be able to talk like this after so long.
For sure. And
If you need anything,
it's good to know that Soko knows everything too. Well, and one more person I can be a little bit more of myself around.
So goes, of course. And I mean, it almost feels, I mean, it's like I have two nieces here now.
2?
Well, oh, shit. Oh, you've heard Nora call me uncle. I've known her since she was like a little baby, diapers and all.
Right.
And
I do remember.
I haven't known you that long, but Levan showed me pictures.
Right. Yeah, no, I do remember Lev had told me about his past relationship with Nora.
Oh, I've known Nora way before Mr. Well, I mean, way before Levan did.
Yeah, no, it makes sense that she's basically extended family to you as well. I guess this is just the first time I've heard it from you say it so plainly, but yeah.
Levan smiles and goes, Soko worked for Nora's family for we met. And then he sort of ended up working with me.
Fair enough.
Levan smiles. Do take care of everyone tomorrow. I don't know what you're doing, but and that club seems fine. But you know, you're dragging around that Daniel kid. Maurizio Valenti is not a bad kid, but he is a little shit.
Maybe a little bit, but don't worry. We're all just going to go there and just have some fun, cut loose, especially after finishing a job today. So, yeah, I'll do my best to keep an eye on the others, especially Daniil. I think it'll be okay.
Lev nods and smiles. As you get up and start heading out, he goes, "Oh, Val, by the way,
Yes.
buzz on the street is Blackson's looking for some people. You wouldn't have heard anything about that, would you?"
Oh no. What do I do?
Just say no and leave. Nope. See you tomorrow.
You know, she's
Must
not
have
gonna
been
lie.
the wind.
He's gonna probably be able to see right through my deception, though.
You can do an empathy check if you like, Val, before you
Right.
inform your reply.
I was gonna say, think about whether he's looking for a genuine answer or if he's looking for your just response.
Okay.
That's 3.
2.
On a 2 against Lev, you get a sense that you're not sure if this is a genuine question or he knows and he just wants to see what you say.
Val will just turn around. She'll smile and she'll just say, "I've actually heard about word about that too. Hope they find who they're looking for."
Smiles back, keeping your ear to the street. Good. Well, do share if you find anything. Blackson's paying good credits. We can split it. He narrows his eyes and grins a little bit bigger as you step out.
Duly noted. Good night, gentlemen.
Night. So goes, good night.
Val steps outside and just exhales. Whew. Smokes a cigarette.
Yeah, stress.
Sick.
Yep.
York and Wyatt, is there anything you'd like to do before you turn?
So wait, Black Sun is only looking for people, not NHI?
Blackson.
Well, it's because
NHI doesn't know what happened, really.
yeah, because like the one person that survived it is that didn't run away is kind of unconscious, and like yeah, Black Sun, like they knew a team saved them, but they don't know anything beyond that.
As far
Well,
as
NHI
NHI is concerned, you guys are probably Blackson.
Yeah. I don't know.
Yeah, NHI has 6 people that were there for the fight that were conscious and fled, but none of them got a solid read on to ID us. Like the one person that did died. So yeah, they probably can't give any sort of accurate report. So NHI probably doesn't know if they should be looking for anybody, or whether that was just the Black Sun maneuver. Yeah.
Right.
We did pincer them. That's kind of what's going for us, is because we attacked at the same time that Black Sun engaged. We might have come off the NHI as like a Black Sun element.
Yeah.
I think
Well,
what
Black
I'm
Sun has
mostly,
an ID on one of us, so
I think what I'm mostly surprised of is that team went back to Black Sun. I was totally convinced that they were just going to just run off and just start and just do a new thing and forget about Black Sun.
That company loyalty.
Yeah, even when they just hung you out to dry.
Probably have to work on weekends too.
Oh, jeez.
The next mission, they're gonna die anyway.
Yep.
We saved them like a week.
We tried.
Wyatt and Yoke, is there anything you'd like to do?
alright. Yoke is going to have a synth smoke and open up his rig and look at his messages and close his rig. Finish his synth smoke and go to bed.
Empathy check.
Wait, are you still waiting on a message?
No.
Okay.
Are you just playing hard to get?
Maybe.
I'm gonna empathy check this.
You've adapted the Maurizio strategy.
Oh!
But you can't.
One message.
Nothing.
Beautiful.
can
I love this
pick that
timeline.
up. I know, this is the worst.
I'm just constantly like
I'm switching out for Dog.
dogging on you.
See, when Druck puts his hood up, he's just unknowable.
Hood of power.
What's the problem, Young?
He becomes Loki.
Yeah.
Bread?
Big.
It's bread, isn't it?
Big day tomorrow.
No, we're not talking about that.
Why not?
What were you looking at?
I was just looking at this message.
From who?
Uh,
Another of your girls?
no. This is the message from Brit.
From how long ago?
When was this? Yesterday?
At this point, day before, it's probably past midnight.
Okay.
A little bit past midnight, but still.
And what did you say back?
I haven't said anything. I haven't replied
okay.
yet.
Alright. Playing a coy, I like it.
Yeah.
You know she's like a drug dealer who might eat you, right?
I know. But I don't know. I was a dealer before myself.
I came to that conclusion.
It's when you're in the night zone, you do what you have to in order to take care of people, and Brit has not only herself, she has 3 brothers that are depending on her business doing well, so
So you
I
respect
imagine.
what she's doing?
yes, actually.
And that's why you're attracted to her.
That's part of it, yeah. I can see the motive behind the hustle.
Okay, and what about like Ada?
Well, what about her?
Why aren't you going after her?
Well,
Have you ever tried to?
no, it's never. I mean,
Has she tried to go after you?
I don't know.
Oh, God.
She's been acting a little strange lately, but
She has? How so?
just little things. I don't know if I should read into them or not. I don't know if it would be appropriate either. We've been friends since we were little, and And it's not just me and her. It's me, her, and Sadi as well. So
I mean, that sounds like a good time. Go for it.
Wyatt.
I'm just saying, unconventional things work sometimes.
Well, I don't think that's really the way things are set up with me and my friends.
You
But
think that's safer than going after the bloodthirsty vampire?
well, I don't know. I don't know. It's just, and then I don't know if I'm even in a good place right now to be going after anybody. I'm trying to put myself back together, and it just, I wonder if it was just sort of a spur of the moment thing, and I don't know. It didn't really. I don't know.
She got her fangs
Yeah.
on ya. I get it. I did hear what happened. Fernandose.
Hmm?
With your family and all that.
Oh,
Have you looked into this, Biddy?
my aunt.
Yeah.
No. No. There's no need to. She's gone. So
What do you mean there's no need to?
there's no need to. I need to focus on putting myself back together, not taking someone else apart.
Sometimes taking somebody else apart will put you back together.
Do you really believe that?
I absolutely believe that.
Well, I mean, we'll see. I haven't completely removed that card off the table.
At the
But
very
it's not my-
least, just getting justice done.
Well, perhaps. But I come first. Yeah.
Sure, I get it. You mind talking about that any? What happened after that?
What happened? I went into a depressive spiral, and well, you know, I was dealing, so I hit my own stash in an attempt to cope. And when that ran out, started hitting bars, and yeah, I probably would have ended up in a ditch in the night zone. But Ada found me first and dragged me out, and here I am.
She brought you back here or something, or what?
Yes, yeah. Talked to Lev and got me a gig.
What was the gig?
I'm still trying to figure that out. You know, this whole thing that Lev is setting up with this whole team that you are not a part of because you're leaving. I don't know.
Yeah. Don't worry about me. So, this is very fresh.
Like 200 sessions in, like, or 250, we're gonna be ending the campaign, and the last word of the campaign is gonna be why I say, okay, but I'm leaving the day after tomorrow.
The old Midwestern goodbye.
Yeah.
Yeah, he won't actually
Yeah.
say it. He'll just disappear. What were we saying? Totally forgot.
Sorry,
Good joke. Get your XP trigger.
Shit,
But that's
XP
why I
triggers.
brought him here.
I didn't change.
Oh, yeah,
mine
you
because I
said- so
forgot
this
we
is
weren't
Brad.
doing-
Yeah. So this is the job, and like working with us.
Yes. This whole thing, like, I lost her just a couple of months ago.
Ada.
No, Drifa,
Oh,
my aunt.
wow. I see. Well,
Lost Ada. She's sleeping in the other room.
I thought you meant like she was out of your life for a month or something.
I mean, I wasn't talking to anyone during those 2 months.
Well, my condolences. That's rough.
Who did you lose?
Lots of people. Doesn't matter.
Hmm.
You don't want to look into this at all, I could help you. You can go talk to the enforcer who's in charge of the case.
It's fine. I've already given my report, and Val has offered as well. I'll make you a deal. If some sort of lead comes up, we can, nip it down. I don't think there's anything more to uncover.
Okay, but I can't promise I might. I won't look into this.
Oh, it's piqued your curiosity.
Maybe a little. Maybe I'm just bored.
Well, that's fair. And it is a bit of a mystery, I guess. If you lived in the Night Zone, this wouldn't feel quite so out of place.
Sure, I guess.
Especially people knew that I was, had gotten into dealing, so maybe that painted more of a target on me and my family.
So wait, what's your assumption of what happened? That's random.
That there was a break-in. No, I think it was a break-in, and someone was desperate, looking for anything of value, and Drifa at that point was trying to help me get through school, so resources were very tight, and I think she tried to foolishly stop whoever was there. And
I'm rolling empathy on this.
Give me an empathy check.
I'm gonna get stressed again. Okay.
What does Wyatt get on a 2?
Is he really?
I gotta roll my own thing.
You can just tell me. You don't actually have to roll. God damn it!
It is with great pleasure that I say it's hard to tell. Got him!
I hate this timeline.
I think like we should all get that tattooed sometime. It's hard to tell.
Hard to tell. Yolk, I will say, for whatever reason, he seems pained, like genuinely pained, talking about the subject.
Okay. I'm sorry to bring it up. We don't have to talk about this anymore. I didn't mean to bring up bad feelings or anything.
It's alright. I have my other friend, Sadi. She's going to be visiting soon, and I'm going to use that opportunity with Ada and her to go down and see where her ashes are, and just actually say goodbye.
You haven't seen it yet? Too fresh.
I've been there, but never when I was sober.
Okay, I gotcha. Look, I'm sorry for pushing you to drink and stuff all the time.
It's fine.
Well, it's drinking as you're saying this.
It's actually strangely not the drink that I feel drawn to. It's he pulls out the pack of Sin Smokes. It's all of this. It's kind of what I got hooked on first, and then it was a little bit harder stuff at that, and I've kind of weaned myself down to these, but still, yeah.
Yeah, I get you. I might still look into this a little bit, and if I find out anything, then I'll let you know, okay?
If you really feel that strongly about it, but it's not going to change anything.
I mean, if you don't want me to tell you anything, if I do, then if you'd rather just leave it in my past, then I won't talk about it.
Well, are you still going to look into it?
Definitely.
Well, then you might as well keep me appraised.
Okay.
Wyatt, I think you want to talk to Emmanuel, or
Yeah, I do want to talk to Manny.
because he's sitting there, like in the corner of the room, in his on his terminal.
Yok will go to bed.
Yok, you get up and just drag yourself up to bed.
I'm a head out.
All right, so you see Emmanuel's kind of wearing a headset and just like clicking around. He's playing some sort of game right now.
The solitaire.
Space Solitaire. As you come up behind him, he sort of notices, looks over his shoulder, takes off the head, the little like ear things, and goes like, "Oh, sorry, I didn't want to like just eavesdrop, you know. So I just gave you guys some privacy. Seemed like heavy shit."
Yeah, a little bit, but no big deal. It's fine. Appreciate it, though.
Hey, you're welcome.
How you
What
doing?
can I do you for?
How you doing, Manny?
Me? Yeah, no, I'm all right. Keeping my head down, keeping on the radar. You know.
Yeah. Did you get any info or response about the what the hell was the username?
The virtue stuff.
Yeah.
I've put up feelers asking, like, just saying I have a job for I want them specifically, but they haven't replied yet. They're skittish, you know. So
Yeah.
anyone sniffs around them specific,
Or pain in
I think
the
they vet
ass.
them. Now they know of me at least. But it's only been about a day.
I can't remember. You said you've worked with them before or not?
I haven't worked with them, but I've first I heard of them is when I put Yoke up. You know, like I saw him doing some data crafting stuff at this like drone fighting club, Metal Burn, like down in the Night Zone. He's
Wait.
cool. It's a few years back.
Wait, who was doing drone fighting?
Yoke.
Yoke was.
Yeah.
I did not know that.
Saved his butt from some like near do wells I was kind of working with at the time, and he seemed promising. So I'm kind of like just he had his rig. He was a good kid. So I put some stuff I had picked up from him in on some of the back channels, Haven channels there, and Virtue picked him up. I don't know, something about him just piqued their eye. I don't know, and then I helped Cricket kind of like put out information that she was looking for stuff on this Lee guy, and Virtue was one of the people who replied, and I guess Cricket and Virtue started messaging from that, and they actually had something worth it. So I haven't directly talked to them, but I've put up stuff twice and they've replied, so it just takes some time.
How quickly did they get back to you those times?
Within a week or so.
Okay. Alright.
Yeah, listen, I'll keep you posted for sure.
Sure. I appreciate it, Manny. And still gonna go out for those drinks. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, no,
Were
sounds
you
great.
going to the concert?
No, not my thing, really.
Unforeseen? I gotcha.
Yeah, no, it's a bit loud. I have sensitive ears,
Sure, I gotcha. No worries.
but hey, I hope you guys have a blast.
Yeah, I think it'll be a good show. A nice farewell to myself, I guess. It's been a while since I've done this.
Are you gonna like get on stage and stuff?
Yeah.
Isn't it a memorial concert for you?
Yeah.
Aren't people gonna realize you're not dead when you start playing?
Well, for the most part, I look considerably different now, other than my face.
That is true. I guess you're gonna pretend to be one of the like tribute people.
Exactly. Reenactor, I guess.
I'm gonna ask Yoke to send me a recording of that. That's gonna be pretty neat.
Yeah. I'm sure there'll be some on the Datasphere or Netsphere stuff.
Yeah, for sure. And yeah, tell you what, as soon as I hear anything from Virtue, I'll be sure to send you a line.
No worries, thanks. I'll probably get to him before you do.
Oh, do you do some Netsphere stuff?
Yeah. Anyway, good night, Manny.
Oh shit. Yeah, night. As Wyatt turns in, Nora, is there anything else you'd want to do? Or you're good for the night?
I feel like I'd just be padding stuff right now. I don't know if there's anything she would talk to Danielle about.
All right. You kind of like make your plans. You send a couple messages to Maurizio. There's a few messages that go back and forth here and there. And everyone turns in for the night. Does anyone have any stress?
Yes.
Who all has stress?
Oh
Me.
God.
But should Yoke go last?
Yeah, save me for last, since mine's gonna be very dramatic.
All right. So, Nora, give me a. What stress do you have?
Charisma.
Give me a charisma and presence check.
Just failed on purpose.
Yeah,
Why?
just choose to fail.
Shut up. Charisma and presence.
Get that charisma plus
Yes.
1.
Shh.
She's already got
Uh-oh.
a character that's got that.
See?
Yeah.
Oh,
You're doing good. You're doing good.
Fail. Shut
Yeah,
up.
That is. That is a 1. It's just a failure, but it's not a crit fail, so you don't get more.
Ow.
yay! It's fine. You just bank in those charisma stresses.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't wanna.
This is good.
Stop.
Val, do you have any stress?
Nope.
Val is fully de-stressed. Wyatt, do you have any stress?
I do have insight from trying to look into Yoke.
You fool.
An insight and empathy check. Oh, insight willpower. Insight willpower.
Okay. 4. That should clear.
4. Wow, yeah,
Are
that
you
definitely
correct?
clears it. Do you have just 1 or 2?
Just 1.
Just 1. It's cleared. And yuck.
I'm scared.
This is the moment of truth.
Yes. Do it.
So it's
Give me a
presence, right?
charisma and presence check.
With one advantage for my smokes.
Hey,
Oh shit! I think I cleared one.
You clear 1.
Yeah, why'd you go
Ah,
do that?
yes, we back in it, boys.
Why'd you do that?
Just so I can fill it back up when I go to the concert.
Fair enough.
Enough. All right, cool. So, you guys wake
Let
up
me-
the next morning. Do you want to treat everyone's wounds first thing?
Yes, please. Okay, so is it cool if could I have taken the med kit off of our loot stash? Is everybody okay with me taking that?
Yeah, go for it.
That way I'll use 2 charges off of that because I had just hit empty. And then I'll have full advantages for these checks. So that's for Nora and then for Wyatt. Holy shit.
Oh, look at you using those delicate hands on me.
He's actually not touching you at all. He's just using help.
Yeah, just Hell's little crab pullers to get at that Wyatt crab meat.
Cracking me like a lobster over there.
So it's 2 for
3
No,
for
2 for Soka.
Nora.
3 for Nora, 6 for Wyatt.
Yeah.
Val is not wounded. You're not wounded, right?
Nope.
All right. So you guys wake up the next morning. Crisp, cool, kind of like autumnal type day here in Capital. It's always kind of cool, but there's at least some sun, out. You went to bed relatively early, so you wake up relatively early, have some breakfast. You line up for Yok to just do some first aid upstairs in like the your general hangout spot.
Our
And
living
you guys
room.
have I would say you guys have a full day. You have 2 half days of downtime
Nice.
before you need to head to the concert. At least. Turn in.
Really?
Who's gonna turn in?
Yeah, because it's like
Screw this
it's
concert.
not till 8 p.m. that you guys have to be gone.
Yeah, I was thinking it probably could be like 9 to 1 is one half, and then like 1:30 to 5:30, and we still have plenty of time to like get ready and go to the garage.
So is there let's just go one by one. Let's start with Nora. Nora, is there anything you want to do in this first half of the day?
Well, it kind of depends on if Yoka's gonna steal Soko for the day.
You can take Soko. I'm still working on the broken positioning system.
Alright, then I will start doing some smithing training.
Smithing with Soko? Alright. Give me a strength.
Smithing with Soko.
Yeah,
It's
it sounded cute.
Give me a strength and
It's like
crafting.
That's your show.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
And I need to spend 5 credits, right?
Yes.
It's just a 2. I'm down to 10 credits.
2 successes. You can add 2 towards your counter there.
I'm 7 out of 15. I'm creeping my way there.
Creeping your way there. Val, is there anything you want to do this first half of the day?
Can Val speak with Wyatt?
Yeah. Wyatt, where are you when Val finds you?
I'd probably be sitting in this lounge area, reading my data pad.
Okay.
Looking concerned.
Looking concerned?
Yeah.
Morning, Wyatt. Is everything okay?
Yeah, everything's fine.
Empathy check?
Yeah, you can roll
Dude,
empathy.
I dare you. Did you crit fail? You crit failed.
I thought you need to have 2 1s to crit fail.
But
No,
I
you
think
could
the
either
minimum-
have no successes or 2 1s or be 2 under the difficulty. So Wyatt, you could, if you want to roll something, you could set a difficulty.
Okay. What would I roll?
I
I guess.
guess it depends. If you're trying to really conceal what's up with Wyatt, you could roll a deception check.
3.
So that is a crit fail, Val. What does Val get on a 0 against a 3?
Everything's fine.
Okay.
He's a little constipated, maybe?
He's
He did
happy
drink
about the
that.
news.
He didn't drink that mushroom water yesterday.
Oh, shit.
But then again,
so,
so did you.
so do I take an insight search from this?
Yes.
Oh my god, I can't believe you did this to me, Goody.
We're not friends anymore.
You did this to yourself.
I mean, it was the obvious follow-up when you said something looked... Well, I guess I can't follow up on that anymore. It's like, well, okay, suit yourself. There was something I wanted to ask you, though. You handled yourself pretty well in light armor yesterday. I was actually wondering if you had time to give me a few pointers today. I used to know light armor, but I'm a little bit rusty, and I could kind of get a refresher course.
Wait, you want what? Light armor?
Light armor.
Oh, so what do you want me to throw axes at you or something? I
I
can
suppose?
That's
Or,
Sure.
yeah, just... I assume you know how to throw those responsibility given the nature of how you use them, so...
You don't know me very well then.
Do I need to be concerned about losing my other eye?
I mean, you probably should always be concerned about that, but
Touché.
we'll have some fun.
Now,
with
keep
it.
in mind, if there is something that Wyatt would want to learn from Val, I don't know if there is any trainings, but you guys could do that at the same time.
I was actually just about to bring that up. If you would like to use that opportunity to also learn Relentless, Goozy, if that's something that you're interested in.
Yeah, actually. Sorry, he was replying to a message on his deathbed. Yeah, okay. Let's step outside.
Yeah, probably don't want to be throwing axes indoors.
Yeah, okay, but
By the way, there's
I-
another thing I wanted to ask you as well. You're familiar with Madame Dulce, right?
yeah.
Do you think you could set up an introduction for her to meet me? Since if I'm to be doing this merc business, I think it would be best if I know all the major players of 6th District. It seems that I've already met most of them, but Madame Dulce and Garza are the ones I haven't met yet. So figured I might ask since you know Dulce.
Yeah, I can definitely introduce you to her. I've been
Nice.
friends with her for a really long time.
That's much appreciated. If you don't mind me asking, how did you come to know her?
I've known her since I was a very little kid.
Oh wow.
Yeah, she kind of like mother's little ragtag shitheads out on the street, I guess, and helps take care of them, I guess. But
That's a
yeah.
nice cause.
she's a really nice lady. Yeah, I think you'll like her.
Cool. Yeah, I'm sure I will.
What did you need to meet her anytime specifically, or?
No specific time. Whenever you find is of your convenience to bring it up with her.
Okay.
Thanks.
Let's go outside.
Yeah.
All right. Let's see. So let's do 30. You have a teacher. I would say you have someone who to teach you guys, and you have a location to do it in, like the garage here, like that can be set up like as a sort of like gym section. So we're gonna put the success at 20. So Val, I would say give me Dex evasion.
Okay.
And for Relentless, Wyatt, you can do strength or endurance with athletics.
Oh.
Okay.
So 2 out of 20 for Val.
My headcanon for why Val needs to retrain in light armor is that since she's normally shooting down folks before they can engage her, she hasn't needed to use light armor for a while, so she's like suffering from success, basically.
What?
And-
Athletics, you said?
Wyatt, you can do endurance or strength with athletics.
Okay. 3.
3. So 3 out of 20 and 2 out of 20 respectively. Yuck. What would you like to do this first half of the day?
I would like to continue working on my positioning system.
All right. I think we already had it like partially crafted.
Yeah, it's at 8 out of 12. Datacraft
Right, so-
2 difficulty.
Give me a datacraft check. I'm going to change the crafting stuff too, because we're going to tweak the crafting rules a little bit.
Did you say that'd be 3 out of 20 for me?
Yes.
Oh, wow!
Holy shit.
Wow.
8 out of 10.
Damn!
Oh my
I did
God.
not need that at all. But
Just
okay.
give it to him. Just give it to him. Give him the whole training.
Well,
this was just
repairing
a-
his system, yeah.
Yeah, I
Oh,
only
okay,
needed
well.
a regular success to finish repairing this thing.
Give him a training with it too.
Yeah.
He knows Kung Fu now.
I found Virtue.
Way to blow your success load on just a
I
repair.
know! Why? Like,
Gonna crit fail romancing Brid later.
Definitely. And that's why he's gonna
Wow.
get stressed on.
As you
Yeah.
guys get together since you're all kind of like doing stuff around the garage, as you guys get together for lunch, your data pad as well.
What the fuck? Why is she asking about him?
Are we all together again?
Yeah, you can be. You can be having lunch.
Nora just kind of looks up at Wyatt and narrows her eyes. And goes back. She's gonna reply to the message, not say anything.
No, you can't just look at me like that and not say anything.
Well, don't worry about it.
I'm
Man,
worried about it.
Do I empathy check again and get more insight stress?
I know, I can't do it again.
No, but if Nora could do it to me though.
The fig is much nicer than Goozy.
That's true. That's true. What
Alright,
happened?
so-
What happened, Nora?
She's ignoring you and typing you.
Oh my god.
I am writing a message.
Well, are we sure there's no way that we can break out Iggy and get him to the concert?
Shit, I forgot about Iggy. I don't know. Fuck. I feel like that's gonna cause issues for him and me.
Why would it cause issues for you?
Well, because his very influential older sister then becomes very irritated with her.
Well, invite her
Yeah.
out too.
He strikes me as
Also-
someone that always has a entourage guarding him, or making
I mean,
sure
he
he's
has
secure.
like dead guys. I think they have dead guys guarding them, right?
What?
I don't know if they do. That's canon. If they have like the
zombies.
corpse things.
How widely known in the Black Eyed universe are the nerves stapled?
I was probably like they're not a secret.
Well, the nerve
They're not
staples
the
aren't the
indenture.
dead ones. Yeah.
The indenture and nerve staple are not a secret, but if you haven't like had run-ins with Nui security, you probably wouldn't know about them.
I see.
Would they would have them at their place, right?
It's likely, and I'd say Val, because of where the Thitero was deployed, you probably were aware of them.
Okay. Yeah, it's probably going to be very difficult to sneak him out.
I don't know. It seems like... Isn't it really easy to sneak people around dead people? They don't seem very observant.
They also never need to sleep.
What are you guys talking about?
How do I put this? From what I know, I've never seen one myself, I don't think. But the new employee is sort of not quite fully sentient human. They've been somewhat reduced in their mental capacity, but they don't need the same needs that a human does, making highly efficient in whatever they're assigned to.
And they're okay. He looks at Nora. You've met these things?
I mean, not. They don't. They're not met them. I guess I've seen them. They're not people.
Wait, if you crush one with like
I don't really.
Stoko's hammer, do they just get back up?
Sure do. You watched it yourself.
Wait, what?
Oh, Wyatt and I were chased by a pair of those things when we met for the first time.
Yeah.
So you really did piss her off, like the mercury.
I'm looking at my data pad. Ignore
Yeah,
the
you
conversation now.
Guys, should Sierra come with us or should she meet us at the bar?
I mean, if we're taking shuttle cars, it probably doesn't matter, right?
Yeah, I mean, her security's probably going to be with her, so I might have to follow her anyways, so...
Wait, so what was she asking about me?
She didn't ask anything. Oh, well, she did, but
Mm-hmm.
doesn't matter. Girl talk, Wyatt.
About me.
That's what fucking girl talk is.
All girl talk is about me? Okay.
We don't talk about each other. No, it's about guys and other girls and...
Okay. It's fine.
Ugh, whatever.
Well, now it sounds like she wants to, like, go with us.
She's just kind of asking where to go. This is the most like open-ended question. She asked me 5 questions in one message.
Well, if she comes with us, hopefully I'm not jumping the gun, but I'm assuming she's going to be reserving the same balcony, and it'd probably be easier to get that balcony if she's there with us.
Maybe she's reserving the same one. We'll have to see.
Well, I'm fine either way. We're taking shuttles, so I don't think it's going to cause any sort of problems with our seating.
Yeah, as one seat, I'm sure she'll, if she has to sit in someone's lap, I'm sure she won't mind.
I bet.
What?
I said, I bet.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna be practicing my guitar while we're doing this.
Back in the guitar.
Warming up a little
What
bit.
time would we be meeting up at Lev's? Like 9, 9:30? How long does it take to get to the fuck all?
The factor from here, 45 minutes. Well, I just rolling performance checks all the time.
Yeah. I do so much
Got it.
better when it doesn't mean anything.
Yeah.
Okay, where were we? I replied to the message, but everything has come to a standstill.
Nope,
You replied to the message?
Yoke, did
Yeah.
you reply to Red?
No, I haven't.
Wait, you haven't replied to Brid? You were like obsessed with her last night
No, keep it.
or night before last.
Keep it like this.
What? What happened?
You gotta
I don't-
keep it mysterious. Play cool with her.
Is she still scared of me?
Probably.
Was she ever scared of you?
Pretty sure she was.
Oh, okay. He looks at like the literal last message on his ring is if you say
What'd
so.
she say? What'd she say? No. Okay, I'm gonna try to take Yolk's data pad away from, or his ring away from him.
It's boy talk, Nora. Leave it alone.
Yeah, shut the fuck up. He's talking to a girl.
Yoke just goes limp and like lets her just just lets her take
Turns
his
into a
arm.
jellyfish.
What does it say?
It's the last one that I posted before.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Also,
okay.
sorry if I made your girl cry, the little one with no boobs.
She sounds really scared.
Exactly. Yeah, exactly. It's like
She's scared of the lack of boobs.
I can't even find that. Okay. Also, sorry if I made your girl cry a little. No boobs. Okay. Nora looks at it for a minute and kind of purses her lips, licks her teeth. She's like, yeah, she's fucking scared.
Yoke just looks really worried, but he's still limp.
Also, I'm not little. Don't.
I mean, maybe not.
Because you had like
Yoke.
3 inches or 4 inches, like 3 inches on that.
Yeah, if anyone's little, that bitch is little.
Yeah, she's fairly petite, but I don't know. Maybe it's just cause you have kind of a slender build, and all the black is very like slimming as well.
Oh, thank you.
If there's nothing else, as you guys have lunch, let's see. Let's start with Nora again. What are you doing for the second half of your day? Do you want to do more smithing?
Man, I really need to. Oh no, I have bulk up. Woo, yeah, smithing.
Give me another check for smithing. Val and Wyatt, are you guys going to continue training as well?
I need a ride.
God damn it.
Creeping up there.
So slow.
You need a ride. Where are you trying to go?
Like the cucaracha.
To the Milia.
What the fuck? Bro, you're gonna miss the concert.
How long would it take to get up there?
I was gonna say that's a whiles away.
Ask Marmar to come pick you up.
Well, Amelia is just directly up. Are you trying to go where you said you were trying to go in the messages?
Yeah.
Hey, that's going to be 4 hours there. Because that's not the Amelia, that's another district.
Oh, okay. Oh, shit. Well, I'm not gonna have time to go there.
Where you trying to go?
Don't worry about it.
I mean, it is the Amelia,
talk.
but it's
You ask all these fucking questions. You get mad when we ask questions.
it is the Amelia, but it's the Amelia in another district.
Okay. Oh, yeah, I'm not gonna have time to go there then.
Yeah, that's like a day trip.
Alright. Val, did you want to go meet Dulce?
Sure. I didn't think it'd be this soon, but yeah, may as well. I'm trying to respond to a message at the same time.
Alright, are you gonna take Val to meet Dulce?
Mm-hmm.
In that case, let's put a little pin on that. Yuck, what would you like to do in the second half of the day?
Quick clarification. This second to last message that Brit sent, she talked about going on a date next weekend.
Yeah, so it'll be the 27th. 27th date.
Calendar.
Today's the 20th.
Okay.
Because she knows you have the concert.
Yeah. Yeah, okay, so it'd be... Okay, not this weekend, but next weekend. Okay, so I still have some time to think about it.
Yeah.
I am going to hang around the... I'm going to go back upstairs to our area.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm just going to clean up. Do a little vacuuming and...
Get an XP trigger.
wipe down the counters and...
Wait till XP
do
triggers
dishes.
Yeah. Okay, so you just start cleaning up the upper section. Cool. So rolling back a little bit, Wyatt. As Nora is just working on crafting some stuff with Soko, and Yok is cleaning up. You make your way with Val over to Dulce's. I assume you guys are taking the cucaracha?
No. Hold on. I'm gonna talk to Lev. If he's here.
Right? Lev is not here right now.
Damn it! Why are you foiling all my plans?
He did say he wasn't going to be here.
He was gonna go take over, do that delivery that Ada was gonna do.
I wouldn't happen to know where his keys are, would I? I'm guessing his car is actually probably gone.
Yeah, he would have taken his car.
Damn it. Okay. Cucaracha it is, I guess. Yes.
All right. I could drive it to spare you the indignity.
Oh, God.
This
That's
car
okay.
sucks.
It's fine, you know?
Yeah.
Stop
doing that! I'm trying to put it in reverse.
You guys get a cucaracha. Car backs up. And it takes you guys just about 10 minutes to cross the mega block to get to the northernmost end. Just on the way to Keever's, about 3-4 minutes before you reach Keever's yard, you pull into what is now starting to kick into full swing because it's mid to late afternoon. The Forearms Embrace. This beautiful kind of pastel colored burgundies and whites, almost like an old kind of southern mansion vibe to it. As the door is fully open, you see there's groups, small clusters of people walking in and out. A pair of beautifully dressed in these shimmering gowns, a man and woman, both slender, both with clear implanting on their skin, not all of their skin, but a bit a faceplate and around as if swirling over the forearms and shoulders and parts of the chest. These implanted almost like diamond dust textures, and they are greeting people, and it's every person that walks in, they greet, and there's a little bit of conversation, and then one of them walks in with the people to place them somewhere. They take turns doing that. Wyatt, you do know you can go into this main entrance. You also know that if you continue, there is a small indent, and there's a service entrance there that is for employees.
Yeah, I'll go through the service entrance.
Right, you get off. You guys get off the cucaracha. You park far away so no one sees that you've been driving it.
Yes, please.
Yeah.
Val follows you. Wyatt passes right by this kind of like beautiful kind of like porch staircase that goes up. And Val, you immediately notice the same thing. Like this is a building that is old. Its age and wear and tear is definitely beginning to show, but is considerably halted by the care that has been put in keeping the building together and keeping like these things together. You know, you can see things that have been like lovingly and carefully fixed and patched with like a very slight off color, perhaps on one of the columns, you know, or a fresh coat of paint on the bottom set of one of the walls, just on the bottom, just to like retouch it there. Like, so it seems like they're constantly doing upkeep on this building that is showing its age, and perhaps a wealthier section of the city, this would just be rebuilt. But here they've just kept it kind of going and going and going. Wyatt takes you around the corner. To your surprise, Wyatt goes to this employee entrance, and it does say kind of employees only in like a little bit of like sober text that contrasts against like how decorated and pastel-y everything is, and just kind of presses a 4-digit pin that he knows very quickly, and the door slides open, and immediately you get hit by this scent of like potpourri and like floral perfumes, and this kind of like undercurrent of like a fresh sea breeze kind of like scent, a little bit like half like a spa and like a Sephora, you know, just kind of full hits you in the face, and you hear voices. They're talking. You immediately see, as you peek in, there's a short hallway that goes to the right, and then a curtain. And you get glimpses of warm gold light on the other side of the curtain, and you hear voices about a dozen people just kind of like very hurriedly talking and just in the middle of doing stuff, and just all this scent and warmth and the light and the voices all come at the same time.
I'm gonna ask around for Dulce.
Okay, yeah, you peek in, Wyatt. Val, you hear about 8 people at once going like, "Hey, Rabbit! Hey, how are you? Hey, are you on today? Oh, hey, Rabbit. Listen, about those credits.
Just like Madame Dulce.
Oh, okay. People kind of like scatter a little bit, and the same young woman with the kind of like strawberry blonde hair just kind of falls over her shoulders that greeted the first time she kind of goes like, "Hi, Rabbit. Madame Dulce is between customers right now, so if you want to go talk to her, she doesn't have a lot of time though, but for you, she'll make some time."
Yeah, just tell her I have a visitor who'd like to meet her.
"An introduction, of course. What is the name of this visitor?"
Val.
Val, you peek in and say this. You see this kind of like short, like cute woman. She goes, "Oh," she's wearing this like frilly dress that kind of just falls. And she goes, "Oh, Val, welcome. If there's a guest, Rabbit, you should have led them to the main foyer. This is..." Val, you see that you seem to have walked through the back into some sort of changing room. There's mirrors in the walls. It almost looks like a theater changing room. There's mirrors in the walls, a few curtains, there's clothes, like racks of clothes hanging on one side. There's warm glow everywhere. There's about like another 6 or 8 people past this girl. Some of them just got like half naked. There's a guy just like fully ass naked who's like has his arms up. And there's a girl that's just like spraying him with like this like chrome thing, like every inch of the body.
I think Val is fairly unfazed by that. It's probably similar to like just being in like a locker room or something like that. But like,
yeah,
the chrome spray paint is probably makes her raise an eyebrow.
She looks behind. No, don't worry. It's perfectly safe. It's made to breathe.
This is kind of a personal visit. It's not. I guess.
I understand. Please do follow me. She grabs a tiny little data pad and just touches like up a few buttons, puts it away, and escorts you You guys go past the past this changing room up into like a sort of like kitchen area. There's like just one or two people here lingering around eating. Out onto the foyer. This is very much laid out like a house, and eventually make your way up to where Madame Dulce is. The door opens to this gorgeous, like just like sweet bedroom. As you see Madame Dulce, legs crossed, robe close to the body. Give me perception checks.
Could I have picked up some flowers on the way here?
Yeah, if you'd like to.
I'll use all my 8 credits for it. No.
You pick up some flowers. What was the check for, Wyatt?
Perception.
Oh yeah, perception. Val 1, Wyatt 0. Yeah, you guys are Val, perhaps you, Wyatt, you're just not particularly paying attention. You've walked through here so much like lately, you know. I would say Val, perhaps for you, is more that you're slightly dazzled by this woman. You see a woman with this like big golden curls, a beautiful, like tied to the body, white and kind of like ivory lace robe, a little bit sheer around the legs, and these like 2 arms in the robe, and then 2 more arms that come from behind her back. The robe seems to have sleeves for all 4 arms, and they are in the process of pouring some tea, like some afternoon tea. She's got kind of like caramel skin, or like just kind of like a light brown skin, like a hint of a tan. The extremely kind of like healthy looking golden curls, bright cyan eyes that seem to be through some implant, and like all these like implant lines. But all her implant work seems to almost be done on porcelain and gold coloring or texturing. As she smiles, you see very delicate features and a sort of like agelessness to her. She goes, Wyatt, it's rare of you to bring a friend.
Yeah.
She leans forward and smiles. And a lovely friend in that. Hello, dear.
Indeed.
Name's Madame Dulce.
Pleasure to meet you. I'm Valeria Zanova, but you could just call me Val. I admit you're not quite what I expected, but it's great to meet you. And Val will reach her hand out to shake her hand.
One of the back arms kind of reaches forward. You see this very delicate porcelain hand that, as you touch it, feels almost warm and soft to the touch of your skin. Pulls you back. I tend to not be what a lot of people expect. I've made a whole career out of it. Now, Wyatt, you wanted to make an introduction?
Yeah, Val here wanted to meet you.
Yeah.
She's a good friend of mine, so be nice, please.
You're making new
And
friends.
These are for you.
Oh, sweetie. Always a gentleman. Your mother raised you well. She grabs the flowers, arranges them. You see there's already a little like thing prepared because Wyatt seems to just make a point to bring flowers every time. As she turns around and goes like, Val, tell me, Val, what can the embrace do for you?
You'll have to pardon my informality, but I just wanted to make your acquaintance. I'm actually someone that works with Wyatt on in 6th, and we have been steadily acclimating ourselves with the 6 of 6, and I figured it was only appropriate that, since you're one of the major players, that I should also learn, or that I should come to your acquaintance as well. So just wanted to introduce myself. I myself am a merc from the Zelgar systems. come here, been working in Fix for a bit, and just wanted to see you in person, considering all of the reputation that precedes you. Let's say compared to all the other 606, you certainly hold your role with a lot more grace and elegance.
She lets out a little bit of a laugh and just kind of like cups the side of her cheek with one of the mechanical arms and goes like, "Oh, sweetie, that is very kind, and a presentation for the mere, how would you say it, sake of a presentation is a bit of manners that has unfortunately become lost, but I very much enjoy, and I think you should make a comeback. So do not apologize. As for being a mover and shaker, that is something that people say of me, but it's nothing I've ever sought. The 6 of 6, let's just say it's a colloquial sort of attribution that people give some of us. I am just here to take care of my boys and my girls. Now, I will say, I've been a bit coy myself. I know who you are. Customers talk, and Lev's new squad has been, let's say, people have found it interesting, especially after your little stunt over at the Crimson Heights, humiliating them like that out in the open. I can respect that.
Val smiles. Word travels quick. Well then, it saves me a little bit of introducing myself. I'm glad to know that you've already heard about myself and also the rest of our crew as well. But yeah, I know your line of work is a little bit more subtle compared to the other 6 of 6, but considering you know Wyatt, if you ever need a full crew for any sort of contract you have in mind, figured if you'd like to drop us a line, we'd be open to consider all sorts of contracts.
She nods and kind of sits down and goes like, cross her legs, goes, I try to keep my girls and boys out of trouble, but sometimes trouble comes knocking. In those scenarios, we have to respond in kind. I am glad to have that offer from you. How about you both sit down? My last customer brought me these chocolates. Decadent. Very boozy. A little bit too much for me, so we can share them. I could stand to hear more about who you are and how you become friends with one of my, at the same time, most charming, but also perhaps most standoffish of my boys.
Yeah, I would like that. And I'd certainly like to hear more about your little rabbit here as well.
Let's talk. I have about an hour.
Glaring at the single eye of Val right now.
You guys sit down and have a little bit of a chat with Dulce over chocolates. We cut now to 8 p.m. or a bit before. Val and Wyatt have come back, and you guys are planning on heading out to meet Maurizio, right?
Yes.
All right. Is after you meet Maurizio, you're gonna come back here and then head right to the concert.
Yeah.
Just so I know the timeline.
Yes.
Some bad gonna happen.
Was there anything, were there any alerts from Spectre when he was at the garage?
No.
Anything? Okay.
There's garage seems untouched.
He didn't get exploded.
He did not get exploded. No explosions.
Quick question, guys. Are we getting ready now or when we get back?
I will say it takes a little bit of time to get the garage and back. You probably won't have time to get ready when you get back. If you want to
Okay.
getting out at 9
All right.
Okay.
or 9:30 or so, you know.
So we'll have to get ready now, go, come back, and trade cars immediately.
Yeah, you probably come back, pick up the others, and call some shuttle cars.
Oh,
All right.
Duri. Would I
Yes.
have had time to go and buy some equipment before this?
What did you want to buy? We can just very quickly. I can tell you what you find.
I need to buy a mask for a disguise?
Let's get a disguise kit. Let Nora put makeup on you.
A specific one.
Are you trying to buy like a mask that has a mechanical effect, like a warrior mask, or just a mask X?
Like some sort of digital effect.
Okay.
Could be a
Let's
warrior
see.
mask, I guess. I have no money for this, but maybe I can trade or something.
So if you're wearing a mask that does not have a mechanical effect and it's just a visual thing, we can just say you find one.
Okay.
It's more like if you're buying something that will have an advantage on something, then you have to pay.
Okay, that's
You
fine.
need
Then.
for you to get a mask.
It doesn't need a mechanical, like in-game
so you can
effect.
Yeah, you can definitely find that very easily on your way back.
Okay, cool.
All right, so Wyatt, you are first to the car, waiting for the others to head back. You're not taking Ada with you yet, right? You're picking her up when you get back.
Yeah, it's just us four right now because this needs to be a private meet, I think. That's what I told Maurizio anyway. Hope that's cool.
And the others start coming down the stairs.
Who's going first?
Okay.
Yok can
I'll
go
say-
first if nobody else wants to.
Wait, I already said it.
No, it's okay.
Okay.
Everybody at the same time.
Let's do it.
We're meeting
You,
downstairs in the garage.
yes.
God, there we all are.
You should have done his hair,
Yuck.
JD.
You watch as the rest of your team
What the
comes down the stairs in coyote themed outfits,
Holy shit. You guys.
ready for the concert.
Wow.
So you didn't even need a mask. You were gonna blend right in.
No, I still need a mask, but
No, you
look
don't.
good. You look good. I like the white hair.
It's gray, isn't it? I did gray.
Well, Koya had black hair, but it looks good.
Well, we're just dressed like you. Wait, he had black hair, really?
Yeah.
God damn it!
That's cool. I could just go back to my old hair.
No, it looks good. Keep it. I like it. I appreciate this, guys.
Yeah. Now you get to go to the concert with all your number one fans.
I don't know about number one, but sure, fans.
Sweet Christmas. That's hilarious.
You guys climb in the car and quickly make your way down back to Nora's garage. As you come to the garage, you see the area parked right in front of the garage, and one of those armored SUV-looking hover cars across the street, and with like just kind of like standing, looking at his data pad, in like kind of like standing by the area, resting his elbow on the top of the car, looking at his data pad. You see Maurizio Valenti. He's kind of like looking around and looking a little bit different.
He did it too. Oh my god.
Amazing.
I didn't know if you were gonna do that.
God damn it.
He's really hot like that. Fuck.
Flavored.
Oh, yeah, flavor.
Wow.
Damn it.
You too.
Maurizio sees you guys kind of pulling. I was like, friends, there you are. Sorry, these contacts itch a little bit.
You didn't have to do the full black eyes.
No, I'm committing to the part.
Okay.
I want to show my appreciation. Or fan. I don't know how you would
It's okay.
call that, really.
Fanaticism.
Fanaticism just has a negative connotation, does not.
Oh, you look good.
Thank you. You look very good yourself.
Thanks.
You guys are
This'll
all
be-
ridiculous.
We look like you, so you look ridiculous.
It's ridiculous that you did this.
He was like, Oh, everyone looks so good. Miss Palestina, Yok, you should just dress like this all the time, honestly. It's not as much of a fan as I am as your normal look. I would say this a little bit more rough and tumble. Not complaining.
I don't have to wear the suit all the time.
I am banking on that.
Good Lord.
Okay.
Regardless, that was beautifully done yesterday. I've managed to. Some things didn't go exactly according to plan. Of course, a lot more survivors than we were expecting. But NHI thinks Black Sun had just set a trap for them. Black Sun is scrambling, trying to find the mysterious people who saved their troopers without letting NHI know that this was not part of their plan. Last thing a company likes is looking stupid or weak, and requiring someone to save you without even knowing who they are accomplishes both. So, let's just say that for now, we can take advantage of the confusion. Now, I've restrained from looking into your garage. Perhaps you'll be kind enough to show me the hall.
Yeah. Oh, okay. 1 second.
We gotta disarm it.
There's mines hidden inside.
Oh, okay. Pull all the stops, did you? He backs up a little bit and stands on the other side of the car.
Yeah. Okay. Who set those up? Who wants to? I'll open the garage, but like with the fob, so I don't
Yeah.
have to hit.
Val can do it. This doesn't require a test, does it?
If you were doing it in combat, yes. But you're doing it out of combat, you can take your time and do it safely. You get your 2 camo mines back. Maurizio's eyes widen as you open the door. It's like, you took the power armor.
Oh yeah, that was the whole point.
You took the power armor.
Yes, that was the fucking point.
That's a jump. No, yes, of course. Well, obviously we can't sell or move or do anything with this here.
Yeah.
Do you have any ideas?
Do I know anyone that would be interested in the power armor? Specifically asking about a certain group of people.
Give me a profession check. And do intelligence or insight.
3.
3. You certainly think that the group that you are aware of in 7th might be interested. Power armor tends to be... So, out the top of your head, Nora, Arden Hammer would probably buy power armor. Group in 7th, yes. But on that check, and because of your profession, which I think is still like a secret, so
Yeah.
because of what your profession is, you would gather that you cannot sell that power armor in this district.
Yeah.
It needs to be sold elsewhere.
So Arden Hammer is this district, or is it just
Arden Hammer are everywhere.
Yeah.
There's that group in 7th. Tidewall might also buy it if you are able to like scrape any identifiers. Tidewall is a corporate security company, like pretty much corporations that don't have their own security forces, like NHI or Blackstone do, hire Tidewall.
Okay, off the top of my head, Arden Hammer, I don't know a lot about them, just know they wear big fancy power armor. Maybe Tidewall. Outside the district, I don't know a lot, but the chain might be interested.
The chain?
Maybe. Don't know for sure.
Okay,
But-
well, I don't have connections with Hammer, but my father has dealt with Tidewall before, and I can contract the Vales to move it to the 1st or 5th district if we want to avoid the more shaky areas, and perhaps we could sell it for a pretty penny there if you guys are okay with the Vales taking its cut.
How much would the cut be?
Let's see. No more mines, right?
Just the two.
Okay, excellent. Let me examine it. He kind of looks at it, strokes his chin. All right. Sipahi pattern. We don't want... If NHI finds out that we are trying to sell this, they will kill all of us. Now, you've all already been pretty naughty. How do you feel about being a little bit more?
Oh boy, Maurizio.
Hey, I mean, by now we're starting to get to know each other. You're not the only ones that can just shake things up a little bit.
Yeah, but it seems like we're doing all the dirty work here.
No. This will be me getting my hands a bit dirty, perhaps. I don't know. What do you think?
I think,
Would you listen to my proposal?
considering we already took a pretty big risk in terms of NHI potentially finding out who we were when we attacked them, what's a little more risk?
Girl after my own heart. Miss Val, and Nora, come on.
I'll listen. Yeah, sure.
All right, hear me out. I have some connections in Blackstone. I went to a Blackstone-sponsored college. That's how I got the information about what was going to happen. They might be interested in purchasing this.
The college?
Blackstone.
Wouldn't that mean telling them who we are?
No, I could just have found it in the black market somewhere. They know me. They know my father. Of course, it would be the riskier, but likely the most profitable of options. Alternatively, least risky option, but also the one that would produce the least credits for us, would be scraping it and selling it to Ardent Hammer. Slightly more risky, also more credits. Seeing if Tidewall's interested. I don't have dealings with the chain, but I could see if someone in 7th is looking. Or, biggest risk, but biggest pot. See if Blackstone wants to buy some proprietary Janissary armor, the pride of Novel Heavy Industries. You were the ones that bled and got tossed around the rain for this, so it's your call. Though, of course, we split the profit equally.
What do you guys think? Wait, is it equally or half to you, half to us? I thought it was half and half.
Yeah, that's equally.
Okay.
Partners.
Well, consider this. I know the most ideal outcome for what NHI believes is that Black Sun had a much larger force in waiting, and that's how they lost. If the power armor fell into Black Sun hands, that would actually only just further that narrative and might be to our benefit.
That is true. It would confirm their suspicions. Clever.
Yeah.
I like that idea.
We just have to convince them to go with that story. They were pretty intent on finding out who we were, at least before I walked off.
He reaches out to you, Nora, to just kind of take your hand.
She'll give him her hand.
He's kind of leans down, gives a tiny little kiss on your knuckle, and goes, "I am pretty convincing."
Mm-hmm.
Mr. Yok, Wyatt, the girls seem on board.
Doesn't seem like you're trying to convince me.
Well, I'm asking for your opinion, of course.
I know, I'm just joking.
I can kiss your hand as well if you like.
I think that could be a good way to go about this. The Black Sun.
How about you, Yok?
Yeah, I'm all for it. It's seems like a win-win for us.
Excellent. We'll leave this here for now. Get those mines of yours set up. We'll move the rest out of district, and I'll talk to my Black Sun contracts. They'll be most interested in this. And of course, I'll have my lips sealed as to who actually carried out this little operation that saved their operatives' asses. All they'll know is that I came across this on the black market and thought they'd be interested.
Sounds like a plan.
Only a plan. risky and great plan. It sounds to me there's a lot of credits. You're saying, Miss Val.
Yeah, no, it's nothing. Yeah, as long as you don't connect yourself to us, there should be no problems for you.
You sure about this?
Yes, I think so. I mean, to be fair, you guys took a great risk. It's only fair I do as well.
I could concur with that.
Now, I do believe you have a mech for me.
Yep. I'll go dig that. I probably put it like in the kitchen or something.
Len and Alto help Maritza kind of load up the mech into the SUV. Right, you guys load the stuff. You divide the loot. Maritza goes like, "I will sell everything through the back channels and split. And well, the value of what you're keeping, I'll subtract from whatever it has to be." Excellent. I do believe, however, that I owe you some credits from the work itself.
That would be nice if you don't want me to be broke tonight.
Oh, well, I mean, not that I wanted to be broke, but as being the one I'm taking you on a date, I thought I'd be the one paying. I did ask you
Sure.
out.
All right.
You can pay next time. However, do have to reward you for a job well done. And with a bonus at that. That intact mech will come in handy. And he transfers 500 credits to each of you for a 2,000 total.
Finally.
Yay!
Back on top.
I have 505 credits.
We live.
Thanks, Golden Boy.
That's a new one? I don't
call him
mind
that.
She was calling you that all night last night.
I think you call him that all the time, but I think it's the first time that you've called that to his face.
No, I did it over the call.
Oh,
but
the
yeah,
call.
I guess,
Yeah, you're right. You're right. No, you're right.
I
it was like I like it.
Marmar, personally.
Marmar, I had not heard before.
You came up with that one.
Okay, well, how
Val
about
also did that too.
how about Golden Boy is free reign, but Marmar is only for Miss Nora.
Yeah, all right.
Okay, Mama.
He hangs his head a little bit and goes like, "I made it worse, didn't I?"
Everyone's going to call you that now.
Yeah.
No, let's go back to Golden Boy. All right, very well. Can any of your companions drive your Tempest back?
Oh, you want me to go with you now? Yeah, I guess so.
I guess the date's not starting yet.
Oh, I can go with. That's fine.
All right, excellent. Well, let's go to Mr. Antonov's garage and pick up the rest of your party.
Yeah, so about that.
Yes.
I have a friend who's coming who might have a little bit of a problem. Specifically, Twitch, FT, Rush, any drug you could probably name.
Oh, yeah, I can get him those.
No.
Oh.
He's in rehabilitation. He's weaning himself off.
All right. I know a few clinics that are good.
It's okay. He's coming with tonight. I might have to
Come to the concert.
Yes.
But he's on rehab.
Well, he's not in rehab. He's just. You'll see. I just might have to babysit a little. That's all I'm saying. Sorry, I know that's kind of a bummer.
He just kind of grins and goes like, "Tell you what, I'd be the first Valentiman to ever back down from a challenge."
Okay.
Is there anything else you guys want to ask or talk to Maritza about before you head back to Lev's?
I'm gonna send a message to the group, like, once we're in the car, and just let them know, like, I'm not sure about this Black Sun plan, but that's all I'm gonna say.
Okay, so all you get that message in your little private group Netsphere. You are free to reply or not.
I mean, I feel like we could discuss that later or something.
Yeah, I just wanted to let you guys know.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can
That's fine.
definitely talk about it later. probably better to have that conversation like in person with everybody rather than over
Yeah.
chat.
Yeah.
As you arrive at Lev's, you pull in with the who's driving the Tempest? No, who you give the keys? You hold the keys out and you see Val, Wyatt, and Yoke standing in front of you.
Is Wyatt sober? Is Wyatt sober?
Sober-ish. I'm not drunk.
Okay, yeah, I'll give it to Wyatt.
Give the keys to Wyatt. You, the three of you climb in the car. I assume Wyatt and Val in the front and Yoke in the back.
Sure.
Yeah.
As you arrive at the Maurizio kind of like takes you on the long way around, Nora, just to chat, since he knows the area is going to be faster than the Tempest, since it flies, you know.
Yeah, we don't need awkward conversations with Liv.
As you arrive, you pull in. You see already a just heavy, armored, almost like a combat shuttle parked outside Lev's garage with a Black Sun logo on the side. As you land, and as you guys gather that Sierra is already here, you touch down. Sierra and Ada come to greet you.
Oh,
Aw, she looks so cute.
wow.
I didn't make one for Sierra because I didn't know if she was going to dress up. Did you make one for Sierra? Oh my god. JD's like, I have a lot of prep to do. It was all this, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Oh my god, Sierra looks so cool.
God damn it. Her dress is made of belts.
Aww.
I think that was Val's recommendation.
Yeah, she had asked Val, like, should I go cute or slutty? And I was like, slutty.
Custom belts. Amazing.
As they come to greet you, you guys gather together, split up a little bit in a couple shuttle cars, and the Tempest. Daniel meets Maurizio. There is a little bit of a moment with Daniel and Sierra, because Sierra does know Daniel somehow screwed Nora over.
I will.
But she does not know the details.
I will try to diffuse that if I see it. Just kind of come up behind Sierra and give her shoulder a squeeze and be like, "Hey, don't worry about it. We're good."
Sierra kind of narrows her eyes and goes like, "Okay, we're good, Daniel. But I'm keeping an eye on you, just so you know. You screw my Lenny over again, and I'll probably do something, but I did not think about it before I started saying this. So I'll just get back to you." And Daniel is kind of like nods meekly as the shuttle cars pull in and everyone gets ready to head out to the RIP KYT concert. And we're going to wrap up the session tonight.